Good morning, afternoon, evening again, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dead Videos. Welcome back to From the Depths. Gaze into the spiral that is broken, by the way, and give me your subscriptions. Yes. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everyone's doing fine and dandy out there, like cotton candy. Let's go ahead and pull everybody real quick. The woodchuck is currently working on a storage floor, I believe. Yes, it is. Excellent. That is fantastic. Good to know. Let's get this up real quick. You're a creator, and everything's assigned there. We are currently paused, as there's a bunch of shit going on here. Namely, these guys, real quick, need to be merged into a single fleet. Merged. And they don't really have a flagship. So, I'm going to say... I guess you're the flagship now. Congratulations. You guys are going to keep moving forward. There is a alchemist layer that needs to be destroyed that has somehow managed to make its way to a resource zone. It needs to be destroyed. There's a Gog headed our way. Do we have anything to intercept the Gog? We have a single ballista to intercept the Gog. A Squire. The Northern Fleet under Admiral Zax is up here. Let's see. Squire and a Cavalier versus a Gog and a ballista versus a Gog. I think we can manage this. These three together should be able to handle that. The Northern Fleet want to attack that Dread Throne. But this is not the one we damaged last time. This is the one we damaged. It's at 92% already. It's already almost repaired. We're going to send in a lot of things to take these down. But I have a plan. The plan is called nuclear warheads. Now hear me out. Hear me out. We're going to make some ICBMs. We're just going to send them to the enemy. We're going to make a fleet of ICBMs. They're going to join up with our attack fleets. And then we're going to send in waves after waves of nuclear warheads first. Then we're going to send in the attack fleets. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully that'll help. I honestly don't know if the nukes will even make it to there. I'm thinking to get the nukes to the Raven nest, we're probably going to need, like, I'm going to estimate 10 nukes on the low end. And we're going to need some big freaking guns once we actually get there. I'm thinking we're probably going to bring in multiple ballistas and multiple squires against each Raven's nest. Because the squire is the tankiest thing we have. The patrolmen do a decent amount of DPS. The infantrymen do a decent amount of DPS as well, which let's also unpause the game, please. Because we can actually start moving things along now. This guy's going to get engaged by these guys. He's basically already ready to intercept. Let's go ahead and just put you, like, right there. He's going to move straight into your face, so you'll intercept him just fine. And then you guys are going to move up there. Like, it'll say he's blockading us, but... You sliding in backwards towards us? Right, the Cavalier is only 29 meters per second, so the Squire has to move slowly. Keep up with the Cavalier. A Glaukos. Inconvenient. How come you're not, like, blockaded yet? Explain that one to me. Explain that one, science. There we go, he's blockaded finally. Admiral Zax, take your team up here to take care of that Glaukos. What is a Glaukos? Do we know what a Glaukos is? It's very big is what it is. Well, 134,000 is not that big, but against the patrolman's fleet, it might be. Zax is moving up with the Northern Fleet. Still don't have this. This fleet's still not in range. 92 seconds before it... Oh, it is in range now. Let's go ahead and engage this guy before that guy gets close enough to do anything. Go. So we'll bring the Squire up as far as it'll come. Cavalier can also move up as far as it'll go. Ballista, I want you a decent distance away. Okay, what's your altitude, buddy? 180? Okay, we're going to move you down to, like, 200, so that should be good enough. We're going to bring the battle size all the way up. We're going to sit on the deck of the Cavalier, just to watch the fireworks from a distance, essentially. There we go. We should be on the Cavalier. Begin the battle. We're getting straight into it today, ladies and gentlemen. Straight to the big fights. Oh, one of these bullets all the way out here. Something's already exploded. Looks like it is not us, because we're also 100%. So the Gog is taking some serious damage already. That's very nice. Ah, yeah, it's a big boy, isn't it? Ooh, looks like we blew off 2 of the side guns already, because aren't there guns on that side, too? No, actually, I think it's asymmetrical. Well, we're doing some damage either way. All of our guns are online. Wait, what? The ballista died instantly? Wait, what the hell happened to the ballista? I mean, it's dead, but what? What happened? It went down immediately. That's not good. Hi, David. Welcome back to the stream. Well, you're here in time for the first fight of the thing, and we immediately lost a ballista. It would seem we have too many missiles for them to intercept successfully, which is very nice. They wasted all their missiles on the small ones from the Squire before the Cavalier could get its missiles in range. Cavalier's absolutely pelting them with shells. Like, we're still holding up pretty well here. Well, all of those just missed. Are they going to be able to re-engage from that distance? Maybe. Come on. Oh, don't miss again. Okay, they're not going to be able to re-engage a third time. There's no way. Yeah, there they go. They're all detonating in the distance. A couple of them did manage to hit. I think those are actually from the Squire, though, not the Cavalier. Here comes another barrage from the Cavalier. All of those going right up the Gog's rear end. Very nice. Come on, Squire. Shoot down those crams. Good job, Squire. Shut down those crams before they got to him. Proud of you, Squire. There's a very big cram gun on the side of that thing. We really need to invest in some bigger guns. Like, just a battleship that has, like, cannons that are the size of this. You know, like, that size cannon, you know? Because our only real damage that we do comes from missiles. We don't have a lot of damage output in our fleet that isn't missiles. And, like, modified point defense. Did we actually intercept those? We just did one of them. The other one got through. And took out the main gun. Nope, it was one of the side guns. We only lost 2 of the side guns. That's fine. The main gun is not firing, though, and I'm very suspect as to why. Main gun always gets damaged on the Squire. There go its vertical launch missiles. Not enough interceptors on board the Gog. Stop us. That was another successful hit against the Squire, it looks like. Oh, one of the propellers actually took damage. Look at that. It's still functional, though. Well, that may have been the biggest team kill in the frickin' fleet so far. That was so much damage that the Squire just did to the Cavalier. The Squire is mostly intact, but the Cavalier is fully exposed on the side. Look at this. A single shell would take out all of these guns, because it's been exposed. It's a good thing the Gog apparently isn't... That was 7% of the Cavalier's total health. Because the Cavalier hadn't taken a single hit yet. Come on, guys. With the team killing. What are you guys, Alarak from freaking StarCraft 2 in the last stream? With all the team killing going on? Oh my god. You guys can stop shooting it. It's dead. Love God. Oh, everybody. I don't know how... Why are the ballistas failing us so massively now? They have not really done jack squat since we started producing them en masse. Someone needs your AI back to traffic school. Yeah, they really do. Need to go back to traffic school. Is the Northern Fleet to keep up with that? No, it's not. Okay, Northern Fleet, just stay here then. I'm hesitant to make these guys go after him. Scout needs to get out of the way, because they're going after him. What is this? A Glaukos? What are you? Are you an airship? You're an airship. Fairly expensive airship. 69 meters per 62 meters per second. It'd be decently hard to chase you down. Let's get the bolts in here. Let's get both bolts into here to go after him. And the infantryman can go after him. The Bardiche is going somewhere. 12, 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think you're going the wrong way, buddy. Oh, wait. No, because 12 is this way. So 12 is right here. 9, 10. Oh, it's this zone right here. I'll let him see if he can capture that. I'm genuinely curious if he can capture it or not. Pretty sure he's not able to, but we'll see. The infantryman fleet. I'd like to go after the alchemist lair with them if I can. What are you? You're an arrow. Why don't you go with them?
Moving out.
You can help fight. If I move them through there, they might get blockaded by the alchemist lair.
Moving out.
Gotta go around that sucker. They just create another refinery. Why'd they just create another refinery? I don't understand. Oh no, they're repairing the refinery that came back. The refinery came back to repair the freaking Raven's Nest. That's a problem. And they were gonna... Oh yeah, they're also heading there to repair it with the Weaver too. So it wouldn't have mattered. We couldn't stop them from repairing that. Okay. Let's go here with you guys. Let's stop trying to intercept him and see how far he'll actually come, because he's going somewhere. Squire's preparing the Cavalier, and vice versa. You guys go capture that. Zax, move your fleet to there. Woodchuck, how's this going? Is it done? It is done. Do you have enough to build another one? You do. Come to this one, Woodchuck.
Moving out.
And we'll need to set up some cargo ships to actually start moving these supplies around. This is the Golden Trench, isn't it? Yeah, it is. How are we doing over here, Golden Trench? A lot of resources, but not a ton.
Listening.
Squire, is your fleet ready to go? Yeah, your fleet's ready to go. Let's move this Squire up.
Moving out.
We ready to fight this guy? Looks like we are, yeah.
Listening.
Yep, everyone can engage. 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 This is a lot of combat aircraft against this guy. So we should be okay. Let's start with the Scorpion Bolts. They are the ones in the further back, I believe. Yeah? Yeah, they are. Remember, the Scorpion Bolts are the heavy hitters, whereas the Bolts are the normal hitters. Because they're interceptors, basically. We can full-on surround this motherfucker. Yes, keep pushing further into our fleet. That will only turn out well for you. I'm sure. The arrow can spawn literally right here. I'm sure being completely surrounded by us is going to turn out perfectly for you. Let's spawn on number 13. Lucky number 13. Yeah, this don't look good for you. That's really don't look good for you, Glaukos. Everyone's guns are online. Everyone's guns are online. These are just the small bolts first. Oh, I had control of the weapons. My apologies, Bolt. Probably would have actually hit him. And he's already falling out of the sky. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. He's just falling out of the sky. Let's see if we can capture this guy. Is he fighting back still? I don't know if he is. He isn't moving. He is still fighting back. Or he is still moving, is what I meant to say. Getting absolutely peppered up there. He's only damaged one of the bolts. We're actually doing pretty well here. Which is a little surprising considering how bad these aircraft have proven themselves recently. I mean, they're okay. The thing is, the bolts are either amazing or terrible. Depending on what they're up against. He's still holding up in the air. Ooh, he's down. He is going down like a sack of potatoes. Let's see if we can capture him. Where are we right now? Really far away. Actually, his missiles are still online. Leave some of the Scorpions online. Just to get a couple more hits. Woo, Jesus, that was a missile. It just flew by us. Can we go fly a little closer, maybe? Hang on. I might get my wish. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's back up in the air. Take him down, boys. It's not worth trying to capture him. Just take him down. Very cool looking design. How dare you be a cool looking design? What are you doing? Crashing into the ocean. I swear to God. Looks like pretty much all of his guns are down at this point. He's just moving too fast for us to keep up with. Never mind, he's got a lot of missiles left. Where'd those missiles go? They just crashed into the water? Where the fuck did they go? Come on, you guys have barely been injured. Take him down. The arrow is bombarding him from space still. Just very nice. That was a bolt for sure. How is his top speed not affected yet? Have we really not damaged any of his propulsion? There we go. He finally went down. For low health, no less. We didn't actually AI dead him. We just killed him through brute force. That looks like a Final Fantasy airship or something like the Highwind. It does look like a Final Fantasy airship like the Highwind, actually. That's very close to what it looks like to me. But either way, we used 1,000,000 bolts to kill him. And that's okay with me. A lot of you guys took damage. Not many of the Scorpion bolts took damage, except for the Scout. Let's get you guys moved back where you guys can repair.
Moving out.
Because they need to be next to my territory to be able to repair. Keep that in mind. They just need to be in the tile next to me to be able to repair. That's all they need. Infantrymen, you guys can move up. In fact, Infantrymen, you can go after that. Actually, I've got a fleet right here going after that. And that's the Squire coming in. And the Woodchuck can head up there next. Golden Trench is currently producing resources for the first time in a while. Why do you have the Golden Trench? You have enough. Teleport there. Go ahead and load in a ballista. Load in a mid-game storage fort. Back up. Pull everybody. And then once the storage fort is done, I'll move the cog ship to the front line. Because the cog ship is a factory ship, not just a material harvester. We're going to have to add some more storage to this guy. Or not storage, but resource collectors to this guy, but that's okay. You with the Golden Trench. Wait, are you not harvesting? Why aren't you harvesting resources?
Listening.
The Golden Trench is just barely going down, it looks like. Okay. Just very good at collecting resources, I guess. Or just spending resources. Lazarus. Don't like that. I don't like that it costs 626,000 either, for that matter. I don't like that it costs as much as entire fleets of my ships. Look, the British actually... Wait, the British actually capturing that. I guess they can capture next to an allied territory? Okay. Sure. Why not? You guys are weird.
Receiving. Moving now.
Infantrymen are so painfully slow, but they hit like trucks. And they're also very durable. They don't really hit like trucks. They hit like a mid-sized sedan. Whereas the rest of my vehicles hit like motorcycles, so, you know, really, it's not too bad.
Listening.
Oh, feel so bad for them. Oh, all these guys are fully repaired. Excellent.
Moving.
Yeah, I don't like that. You can get stuffed, buddy. I don't know what you are. Zephyr? What are you doing? Moving closer to intercept. You're not worth a ton, so we're going to intercept you. You are much faster than the Lazarus, so you're going to outpace your escort there, which we will punish you for that. We will punish you massively for that. Assuming you're not capable of beating a fleet of aircraft by yourself. You're an airfish.
Listening. Receiving.
You're a spearman.
Listening.
Spearman, you can go capture this guy.
Moving now.
How has this not been captured yet? Scout, go
Moving
there.
out. Listening.
You go there.
Moving out.
You go
Listening.
there.
Moving out.
Oh, that's 2 arrows.
Listening. Listening.
Like I said, those are the front line.
Moving
I
out.
need them. What are you? A scout? You go capture
Moving
that.
out. Listening.
Airfish, you can go capture something up here, probably.
Moving out. Listening.
Airfish, you can go over here and capture something.
Moving out.
What are you, an arrow?
Listening.
Go capture this.
Moving out. Listening. Listening. Moving out.
It's crazy to me that arrows are not, like, the end-all, be-all of movement anymore. Like they used to be when I started this campaign. Because it's like 161 meters. It seems so fast. And then you get to this scale of combat, and it's like, yeah, actually, it's pretty slow. Maybe they kept it for you. Oh, maybe. I mean, we'll find out, because he's 27% of the way done. It's possible, I guess. It seems unlikely to me, though. That feels far too generous for this game. Let me put it that way.
Moving out. Listening.
Hi. It's a damn shame you outpaced all of your escorts. We're gonna get real close to you, and then really bad things are gonna happen to you, because we're gonna completely surround you, and we're gonna bombard the shit out of you. I would wait, but this is getting closer. And I don't want to fight the Lazarus and whatever this thing is. So, Arrow, we'll keep you right where you are, Arrow, thank you. Scorpion bolts, how far can you guys move up? Right there? Okay, you're gonna come in like a bomber wave. Okay, we'll put you up here. And we're gonna flank you guys with bolts. As much as possible. Can I move you any further than that? No, I can't really. I don't want them crashing. Keep that in mind. Because we know the bolts will crash into each other if we let them. I'm going to move 4 a little back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. That's a little bit more space for everybody. And I'll move 2 just a little to the left. Just a little to the left. There we go. And you know what? I will ride 2 into combat because I'm confident. 2. Also, Drowsy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Get him, boys. Oh, we're getting shot to pieces immediately. Quick fire anyway. Fire your missiles, because you're not going to get a second chance. How did it go? There it is. The arrow is already hitting it. So you are the Zephyr. Got some missile racks on the side, looks like. You're getting absolutely pounded into dust is what you're doing. It's got a few guns. Is it capable of hitting the arrow? Because that gun is aiming straight into space. Also, is that decoration on the side of that gun? Yeah, it's just decoration on the side of that gun. Ooh, that turret is not a normal turret. It's a spin block inside the turret. You see how much it's facing? How it's going up and down like that? That is a spin block inside of a turret. That's interesting. So a turret on a turret, essentially. Which is why it's able to phase through the craft like that. Which is cheating. Kidding. It's just a small bit of cheese. They've also got a lot of jets around this thing. No custom jets, though, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has any custom jets. It looks like it's fuel engines. Right? Fuel engines. Yep, fuel engines. Okay. We are losing a few bolts here and there, because it's definitely taking damage, but it's trying to shoot the arrow ineffectively, which is nice. Its main gun keeps shooting up at the arrow, which is not very helpful for its current situation. Looks like it's too high for most of our bolts to engage, though, which is a problem. Like, they're struggling to actually hit it at this altitude. Thankfully, the arrow is not. Also, those missiles look quite dangerous. For our little bolts. Oh yeah, they're EMP high explosive. Look at this. That's bad. That is completely offline. It is soaking hits like crazy. It's got some decent armor on it. And its AI is dead. Whew, it did some damage. But we can get these fleets back to safety relatively easily. And they're not terribly expensive to repair, so. Because it's just the Air Force. Or one of the Air Force fleets we have. One of the many, I should say. Can we end the combat already? Come on, despawn. There we go. To pause the game there to let it despawn faster. Alright, let's get you guys pulled back. Let's get all of you guys pulled way back. You guys need to pull back to, like, here.
Moving out.
Who's someone who has more resources than you guys? What are you? Squire? Oh yeah, go hang out with the Squire so he can help you guys repair. Except for the arrow, which you're fine. Yeah, everyone else got fucked up. Where's the arrow? You're the arrow. You stay here.
Moving out.
You're pretty much intact. You'll meet up with the other arrows, and we'll actually use them to kill the Lazarus, because I don't like the Lazarus. I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the name of it. I just don't like it. And we're gonna kill it off before it becomes a problem, using the cheese of arrows.
Moving out.
Because if we have a bunch of arrows killing it,
Listening.
then
Moving out.
the cheese becomes advanced cheese. Let me put it that way.
Receiving. Receiving.
How are neither of the infantry fleets in range yet?
Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
There's a Weaver coming back here, too, as well. I'm guessing the Weaver's a repair vehicle. It says it's moving to repair a structure. It's only 65,000 materials. Its RTG is... Its engine base is RTG. Okay. So it must be like a cargo ship / repair ship. Oh, the Great Talon music is kind of cool, actually, playing right now.
Receiving.
Still not in range of that Alchemist Layer, huh?
Receiving.
How expensive is an Alchemist Layer, anyway? Oh, it's destroyed. It's not actually intact. It's a blueprint.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
There we go. You guys can go ahead and all go this way.
Moving out. Moving out.
Beat up there, and then attack. The arrow is like the stealth archery in Skyrim. You'll never see it coming, it hits like a truck. Kinda. Not exactly, but kinda. It doesn't really hit like a truck. It hits like a mid-range sedan. Let me put it that way. The arrow is actually quite good. It's actually quite deadly.
Moving out. Moving out.
It's just, it does that by being cheesy as fuck, by hiding in space. There's another Iron Pelican. We saw how dangerous those were before. Another Vortis, another Cerberus. I don't think we've seen a Cerberus before. Excuse me? I actually want to do you guys in a line. You don't interfere with each other too much. Otherwise, you will interfere with each other by crashing into each other. Because I don't trust any of my units anymore to not crash into each other. Giant morons. I love that's like in my camera, because it's right there. I will technically be piloting the first arrow, but normal price for a ship, 60k sounds expensive to me. It really depends. Like, there's no normal price for a ship. My most expensive is 500,000. My least expensive is like 10k. Oh, it's got drone. Why did it say low health? Did its drones crash into the mothership? Did, like, one of its drones crash into the mothership? Because that's amazing if it did. It's an aircraft carrier. Look at this gorgeous vehicle. As it gets pelted by missiles from space. Nice AA guns, jackass. They aren't going to help you. It's got a lot of LAMS nodes, but not enough. It is taking significant damage. Significant EMP damage. It's not really taking that much, like, destructive damage. It's actually easy to spend more than it is to spend less. Actually, that's very true. It is much easier to spend more than it is to spend less. Building small things would make you very, very good at this game. What the fuck is going on in here? That man was holding a sign. The man has been deleted. I want to capture this. If it falls into the water, I want to capture it. I love that the missiles that miss are getting taken out by the LAMS. Because the LAMS face is downwards, not up. Like, there's a little bit of LAMS in the upper area, but most of it doesn't face straight up. Which is very beneficial for us. How did you get injured? I'm gonna blame that on the other arrows. They probably shot each other or something. It does have a gun facing up into space, so maybe it is capable of shooting down the arrows. I don't know. Oh, when our big missiles collide, they actually are capable of doing damage to this thing. I really should build an arrow that fires bigger missiles, like large or bigger, to mix in with the small arrows, so they just absolutely annihilate stuff. We could very easily call them like a bodkin or something like that. Be pretty. The naming scheme would be the easiest part. Let me put it that way. I am curious what this thing's AI is, because it will slowly get picked apart by the arrows. The odds of the odds of it winning against the arrows is very low, in my opinion. What are y'all doing over there? Why don't you, like, be above it? Like, that's not a thing you guys can't do. You can do that quite easily. I don't know why that's a problem for you idiots. You two do not crash into each other. See, they got closer to share resources. Don't you do that. That's bad. You are not supposed to do that. Who's got, like, a command structure underneath here? Let's look around the ship a little bit while we're destroying it, shall we? Got, like, a little command bridge up here. It's kind of neat. Got a bunch of missile pods underneath it, which are all completely useless because we're above them instead of below them. Yeah, look, none of its missile pods are actually doing anything. That's amazing. They're, like, aiming something, trying to do something at us. I'm not sure. Oh, those are bigger missiles. Okay. Looks like big rail gantries that have taken damage. A lot of missiles on this boy. Oh, wow. Look at those two turrets at the front there. Those are some big boy missiles. I'm glad we're not engaging them from the ocean. Let's go take a look at one of their smaller ships. I'm curious. Let's pause the game so we can move faster. Oh. Take a look at one of these small guys and see what they're up to. Hello. What are you? You are the G55B Chieftain. 28,000 materials. What are you actually armed with? Particle cannons. So, ignore this missile. That's actually, it looks like a fuel tank, actually. Like, it's designed to look like a fuel tank, is what I mean. They're bombers. They're particle cannon bombers. That's interesting. Oh, and they've got 2 custom jet engines inside the cowling of a larger custom jet engine. That's neat. I like this. And they've got Deddy blades. Interesting. Got little tiny landing gear. Wonder if that moves. Probably not, but it's very cool looking. There's the tubing for the particle cannon. It goes up this way. Side. How dangerous are you? 39 material. Or 39 firepower, not material. Not too shabby. Those are some big looking engines, but yeah, they're actually fake. They have tiny jet engines inside of them. Interesting to me. Alright. Continue the firepower. Continue the fire destruction. They actually, you know what those remind me of a lot of the fighters from Stargate. The Tauri fighters from Stargate. You are impressively still alive, sir. I didn't even notice these giant battleship cannons until just now. I'm very observant. Think those are real jet engines? No, because it looks like they're facing up and then nothing, which means they're probably fake. It's disturbing to me how much fire these things can take these days. Like, the small missiles are completely worthless against these things, basically. Like, the only thing doing any real damage here is the frag missiles. Even though it looks like only one layer of metal. How is that not being penetrated by some of the bigger missiles? Or the small missiles, I should say. Some of the small missiles are frags and stuff like that. How are they not going through a single layer of metal? It's very confusing to me. Some minor damage to some propellers here and there. That's about it. The conning tower looks pretty fucked up at the moment. Actually, yeah, those lambs nodes at the top have been destroyed. They're not contributing anymore. There's shield gen on it somewhere. Yes, there are shield generators, which means it doesn't have a ring shield. We saw a shield pop into existence over here somewhere. I think it's somewhere in here. Which means it can't have a ring shield, making it tougher. Oh, these little tiny interceptor batteries. Look at that, that's adorable. Oh, I got distracted. Yes, there's a ring shield in here somewhere, but I don't know where. Or there's not a ring shield in here. Because it has normal shields. You can't have both types of shields. It's got little tiny wings right here in the front. Those have got to not do anything. do wish we were hitting more consistently with our mediums, because our mediums are the only thing actually doing damage here. Why are we no longer hitting at all? Like, what's happening? Why are you guys so far? Why are you all so far away? You're over 5,000 meters away. Target this bloody thing.
Engage now.
I think they're targeting the mini guys over there. I don't actually know that for certain, though. But, like, the AI is going for, like, the planes are going for those, but the missiles are going after this thing. What y'all doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing 5,000 meters away? How gray everything is at the right angles, that thing looks like it's in the water. It really does, doesn't it? All of my ships are gray. All of their ships are gray. The water is gray. Everything is gray. Thank you for returning, you giant nincompoops. I love that this giant hole looks like damage, but it was already here when we started. We didn't do this. They did this themselves. I bet that's not real wood. I bet that's metal. It's designed to look like wood. Oh, it's layers of metal. Oh, okay. It's a little hard to see, but that's layers of metal between the, like, the top deck there and the actual insides of the ship. This is a very heavily armored ship. Well, airship. Not really a ship, is it? It's more of an airship. One good hit to their laser compartment's all we really need. Start doing some serious damage. Oh, that top deck is really taking a lot of firepower from us to them. Oh, it called back its little ships. That's interesting. Wonder why. It's not like it's taking significant damage. How much damage have we done to this thing, by the way? Okay, we've done 7% damage to it. When we look at it like this, it looks absolutely impossible for this thing to survive. Need to learn how to make lambs. Yeah, with some difficulty. How have 3 of you idiots taken damage? I have no idea how the arrows are taking damage. These guns must be able to occasionally reach space, because it's the only thing I can think of as to what's hitting them. So, like, they can reach space, but very inaccurately. So they're occasionally getting a hit, but not very frequently. Also, I will say, lambs is not that hard. Basically, you just want a laser with more storage than generation, if that's how you want. If that's the traditional way to build a lambs, is a laser with more storage than generation. The real thing that'll really help you, learn to make CWIS. That helps a lot more. Missile interceptors and close-in weapon systems. Lambs are good, don't get me wrong here. But here's an example of something that can overwhelm lambs by itself. You need CWIS guns in addition to lambs if you want to be truly defended. And CWIS guns are really good. If you want to learn, look back at the episode we built the Cavalier. The Cavalier is a fantastic CWIS vehicle. And that's all it does, is as CWIS. Or the episode where we dissected the Slasher and took its CWIS gun apart to look at it. One of them got hit because it was repairing it. That's hilarious. Oh, we took out a chunk there. Oh, we took out a barrel of one of the cram guns. Nice. I presume those are cram guns. It definitely looks like a cram gun, but it could just be disguised as a cram gun. Also, actually, I just noticed we've taken out a significant part of their superstructure. I'm sure their AI is, like, buried deep inside of the vehicle itself, though. How are you guys doing? Still only one of you is actually damaged. Some simple laser CWIS for my sub, but even 8 of them plus 25 missiles can't seem to kill a huge missile. So, laser CWIS, not great. I'm not gonna lie. Also, keep in mind that being underwater reduces lasers' effectiveness drastically. Also, are you using small missile interceptors or large missile interceptors? They are fake. The end piece is the flash hider for crams. Oh. Well, thank you, Drowsy. You are the cram expert here, so I will believe you on that. They were aiming earlier. So they are real guns. They just aren't real cram guns, is what we're thinking. Oh, if they are fake. Sorry, I didn't notice that. I thought you said they are fake. I'd missed the R part and the if. I missed the if. That looks like a cram piece at the end there. Like a cram firing piece. The small ones for the tutorial I watched. Should I use bigger missiles? So medium interceptors are the maximum size interceptors can be. Only smalls and mediums can be interceptors. Mediums do so much more damage than smalls when it comes to intercepting missiles. Like, make 2 of them next to each other so you can look at the comparison. I can't obviously right now for obvious reasons, but the difference is enormous in the amount of damage they do. Also, mediums don't lag your game as much. There aren't as many of them in the air, but they don't lag your game as much as smalls do. It's not a bad idea to have a mix of, like on bigger ships, have a mix of different interceptors, and that way you can take out, you can tell your smalls to focus down smalls and mediums, and then your medium ships can focus on large and bigger missiles. We've stopped firing again. We must have been between waves of missiles, because here they come again. How much damage have we done at this point? 90%. This thing is ridiculous. We basically just need a lucky EMP shot to the AI, basically. Also, APS CWIS is pretty good, even for submarines, because you can put a super cavitation base on it, and then it can fire through water just fine. Which means it's great for shooting down torpedoes. I'm actually going to build one of those on my next battleship. The Knight is the name of it. I'm working on its hull. I'm going to have a torpedo interceptor CWIS underneath the bottom of the ship. I'm basing both of its CWIS guns on the Slasher CWIS gun, so it fires stupidly fast. And in theory, you should be able to take down pretty much anything coming towards it as far as missiles go. Or at least that's the idea. The idea is that's going to be really big CWIS guns. And then really big actual cannons, too. That's the idea. The Knight currently, I think, just has engines and armor. It doesn't have anything else going for it at the moment. The fact that we haven't even destroyed, like, any propellers. Like, we've destroyed a couple, like, not a lot of propellers is kind of shocking to me. Like, it says we've done 10% damage to this thing. What 10%? Because it looks almost completely intact still. Kind of a shame we don't have a bunch of bolts in this fight, because I feel like they would be decent. We got the back gun. Okay. Still got its front gun. Just, it's trying its best. Got more missiles. We still in degraded mode? Yeah, we're still in degraded mode. There's a couple of nice mediums slamming into it here and there. It's not getting any real damage done, unfortunately. Next mega ship called the Lasgun. Well, keep in mind, my naming scheme is medieval ships. Or medieval names. Because everything but the cog ship has a medieval name. The Knight, the Squire, the Patrolman, the Infantryman, the Arrow, the Ballista, the Bolt, the Scorpion Bolt. I mean, the Scorpion is a type of medieval weapon. By the way, the ship's going down. Suck it. It's still alive, though. It's just going... It's not... We're not gonna be able to hit it as easily. Oh, it's too low. It'll die now. Yep, you see the missiles just broke off, went after it from target, because it's now too low. Will it surface in time? They get the Spanish Inquisitor. No one will expect it. It's not a terrible idea, honestly. Whoop. It didn't hit. I don't know if we can hit these guys at all. What are these guys' speed? 116 meters per second. Good lord. Let's do F11 real quick, so that thing can despawn. Is it despawning? No, it's not. It's not actually dead yet. It's just currently in the process of dying. There we go. Now it's dying. Whoop. Let's let it finish off dying. It's currently dismantling itself. Yeah, it's currently dismantling itself. Let's go ahead and let it do that. Call it the Merlin. That is a fish. The Marlin is a fish. Merlin is a wizard. Is Merlin also a fish? I wouldn't be surprised if someone also named a fish Merlin. But, as far as I know, the Marlin is the fish. No reason we couldn't have both. I mean, the medieval times had fish. The medieval times had fish, is a statement I just said. Sure. Can you finish despawning, please? You're lagging my game. You're very big, sir. Gotta remember, that was worth 600,000 materials. So we just killed something bigger than the Squire, using 5 arrows. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, the thing truly like in my game is the number of misses in the air. I believe once upon a time, everything was fish. This thing is getting harassed so hard right now. How are you alive, sir? Like, how are they this durable to EMP damage? Like, I feel like EMP should have torn this guy apart by now. If you make a Merlin, it needs to have plasma and particle cannons and seem the most magical. Absolutely. They're also, like, the hardest to actually intercept, so absolutely. If I make a Merlin, it's gonna get plasma, particles, and lasers. That is a wall of missiles, good lord. I was a large ship like you until I got 5 arrows fed me. How dare you, Recon? How dare you? How dare you? I am simultaneously... Die already, you piece of crap. Look how many missiles are hitting it. Die already. There it goes. It looks like it's finally out of control. Recon, I am offended. I think that was the last one, right? No, the other ones are still alive. Why are you flashing red? Did you take damage?
Listening.
Hold on. No, your altitude's 2,000. Actually, you're down 97, like 900 meters from your top max altitude. What the fuck are you doing?
Listening.
Oh, you're the one I changed for fighting the other guy, right? Fighting the Repentances, I had to get closer to them. That's what it was. Would you kindly explode, sir? I like your freaking, what is that? It's an aileron roll, I think, when you go to the side as well as flipping. Can't remember. Either way, please die. Another classic, everything's going Millhouse. Not coming up Millhouse, just going Millhouse? Alright. Sir, you are occasionally being hit by things. Please die. X302, that's the name from Stargate. Go look up an X302. It looks exactly like this. Not exactly, but pretty damn close. Like, you can definitely see, like, the wing design is the same as the X302. That was a good hit. That was a good series of hits. And then nothing else. There it goes. It's finally dead. Whoop. Is there another one? Nope, that was it. Pull, everybody. Arrows, return to base. Good job. Or at least return somewhere where you can get repairs. Who actually has ability to repair you? The infantryman can repair you.
Moving out.
We'll hang out with the infantryman.
Moving out.
That'd be a fat boy in the sky, and they said pigs can fly. The Weaver is a repair structure. We know that. Or repair ship. The Iron Pelican. I remember didn't the Iron Pelican kill, like, a crap load of scouts and, bolts and ballistas that we sent against it? Like, the Iron Pelican is actually really strong. 91,000. No, the Iron Pelican was the blimp. Oh, all of their ships look like blimps. The blimpiest blimp. The blimp what blimped. Anyway, we're still capturing everything over here. The woodchuck has arrived to build its base, or to build its new friend. Whoop. Why are you in space? Whatever, you're close enough. Load vehicle. Go ahead and load up the mid-game storage fort. Falcons IRL are a menace. If their mouth was bigger, they would swallow you without a thought. Yep, absolutely. Have you ever seen a pelican trying to eat a capybara? It's hilarious. They're just sitting there trying to get this thing as the size of them into their mouth.
Moving out.
It's definitely a lot of ships coming our way, though. We should definitely try and intercept them.
Receiving.
This is going to be a real quick fight. Because this thing has no health. Begin the battle. The battle begins. Two damaged. What a fascinating fight this is. Excellent. A wonderful victory for us. The Weaver's probably going to turn around now that I think about it. Now that I did that. Oh, maybe it won't. Okay. Well, we're moving in a sizable number of fleets to fight these guys. We have infantrymen, squires, plenty. A run roll is when you rotate in your horizontal axis without any lateral movement, so like spinning in place. A barrel roll is where you go left and fly sideways around the outer. Right, because Star Fox does the wrong one. Star Fox does an alien run roll, not a barrel roll. Right. Thank you. Thank you for I presume Googling that, David. Thank you.
Listening. Receiving.
I want to merge these infantryman fleets together so that we have 10 infantrymen in a single fleet, because that'll be absolutely ridiculous. Are you turning around? Are turning around. What are you?
Listening.
You're a ballista.
Moving
Maybe
out.
don't engage the Vortis on your own.
Moving out.
I don't know if you can win against a Vortis on your own. You're about the same price as a Vortis, I think, right? Yeah, just about. I think a Vortis is a little bit more expensive than you. Yeah, about 30k more.
Moving out.
You know what? Let's see what happens. A ballista versus a Vortis. And we're going to monitor this really closely because it's obviously the only thing going on in the fight. Because something about the ballista keeps crashing it into the ocean. I really want to know why they do that. Because they shouldn't do that. We spent a lot of time designing them so they don't do that. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little nervous there as it started going straight towards the ocean. That was a good attack run. Taking fire. You know what? I should put shields on this thing. It didn't even occur to me. I should put like a ring shield facing the front because it only takes frontal fire, right? Or it usually only takes frontal fire. So having a few extra shields in the front probably wouldn't hurt. That was a great shot. I love that, Zax, you are simultaneously an admiral and a captain. Because you're captaining each ballista. Clearly a family job, right? Fun fact, all anthropomorphic animal pilots and Starbucks have robotic legs. They're cyborgs, purposely emptying themselves to be other pilots. Yep, that's a real thing, too. There we go. That was a solid run. Not perfect on the missiles, but decent on particle cannon shots. Actually, no from flight school, but I'm just really bad at typing. But yeah, Star Fox always yells the wrong thing. Maybe he's yelling at you because you keep doing the wrong maneuver. Maybe. Also, it's Slippy the Fox, or Slippy the Frog that actually tells you to do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll! Yeah, the not having real legs is actually a real thing in real life, too. There was a pilot in, I think it was World War II, that didn't have, or was it Vietnam? It was either Vietnam or World War II that didn't have legs, and he was able to pull, no, I think it was Vietnam. He was able to pull off, like, ridiculous maneuvers that no other pilot could, because he didn't have legs. That was a horrible miss on the part of those missiles. Particle cannons did a little bit of damage there. Ballista is taking damage, slowly. The blood flow. Yeah, exactly. So in high G maneuvers, your blood doesn't flow out of your legs. Exactly. Ooh, that was a good shot. That was a good attack. That was a great attack run. Missiles and particle cannons hit. Who's winning this fight? We're at 99. How are they at? 94. We're doing pretty good. We're 5% ahead of them in this fight. Turn off the vision there. Ooh, our lasers got hit. Or our smoke projector got hit. Because there's smoke coming out of us right now. Which will interfere with our missiles. As smoke interferes with the laser targeter on the missiles. They're currently aimed improperly? Yeah, it's aimed improperly. It looks like they took damage back here. No, laser targeter is still active. Just isn't aiming properly for some reason. I don't know why. That's very concerning. Why are you not aiming properly? I didn't take control of you on accident, did I? No. Ooh, that was a good particle cannon hit. That was 17,000 damage from the particle cannons there. Barrel roll, good thing I said barrel roll fox, or even listening to me, I said a barrel roll. Gives up, tells them they did a good job. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Usually the missiles are not aiming properly. There they go. They got a green lock for a second there. Particle cannons mostly missed on that attack run. And we're starting to take some damage on the front, it looks like. That's a missile projector, or ammo right there. That's, we lost a bit of armor on the front jets. Yeah, the jets are taking some damage now, finally. Thankfully, our jets are very pointy. They're quite difficult to kill, thankfully. Also, they don't seem like they're very good at actually killing us. So we're doing pretty good at that. I will say one thing. The Vortis seems to have a lot of frontal armor, and it's very good at turning around, which means we're basically just hitting its armor repeatedly, over and over and over again. We're done at 98% damage. I love that main gun, the belly gun, isn't actually a turret. It's just there. And it's still capable of turning around so much. Is that an attack run? Oh, we did 42,000 piercing damage. That's not too bad. Are we going straight down in the water? No, we're just maintaining altitude now. Are you still doing good? Looks like we're still doing fine as far as power generation goes. That was a pretty terrible shot with the missiles, but excellent shot with the particle cannons. It's interesting to me that the one time we choose to watch the ballista in action, it's doing great. If we had a second ballista in here, the thing would be dead by now. Because it's already down to 88% health. We are leading by 9%. That's not bad. A 9% lead on the enemy is pretty good. Especially when the enemy is more expensive than you are. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure that 9% is, like, almost entirely armor. Because this thing is not going down. We have, like, not really damaged its ability to fight back yet. Which is interesting to me. Once again, that cannon actually putting in work, which is hilarious to me. Ooh, that was a good shot. The hell did my camera just go? Watch, now that I'm looking at the ballista, it's gonna get killed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's all heavy armor in the front. And wedges? How deep does that armor go? Probably all the way to the front. That is a great design for a front-sider, is just have, I don't even know, that'd be like 12 meters of armor? That's insane. We ripped a couple of the side guns off, though. Look, there's only 2 on the front disc, and there's only 3 on the back disc. Which means we have done some damage to its firepower. Why are we flying around in the distance? Are we actually coming at it? Doesn't look like we are. Oh, yes, we are. It's coming in hot. That was mostly a miss from the missiles. Particle cannons did a little bit more damage there. Oh, there are custom jets in here. Look. You can see them just barely hiding in there. And you can see the discs spinning in there. We've exposed a tiny bit of the armor, actually, on the guns down there. It's interesting. Thankfully, their guns don't seem very accurate. And that shield doesn't do jack squat against a particle cannon. Because remember, shields are only effective against lasers and APS guns. And cram guns. We're undergunned. We're small. We're physically smaller than them, and also they have way more armor than us, and they're worth more than us. And they're also smaller than them physically. So if we win this fight, that's a victory in my book. Every single missile is missed, I think. Like recently, none of those missiles are really colliding anymore. We're through to the heavy armor wedges now. Good lord. Okay. I mean, I knew there were wedges in there, but I thought they might have been metal. But nope, those are just heavy armor wedges. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, those jets, those are definitely custom jets. The side ones. They've also got propellers on the front of them. Absolutely nuts. That was really close to hitting one of their guns. Would have been lovely to take out another one of their guns. This is down to 96%. The Vortis is down to 85. We're leading by 11% now. We've grown our lead by 2%. If we could get some of those missiles to actually strike home, that would be excellent. Oh, a few of our bolts are missing wildly. All those missiles missed. Particle cannon is the only thing doing damage right now. That and the gun. The gun is doing a decent job, but the problem is they just have so much armor that our gun isn't really effective enough. Despite being not a bad gun for its size. Come on. Strike home, missiles. They all missed again. Also, the particle cannons missed that time, too. That was a bad attack run. We didn't get shit done on that attack run. We got a few pieces off. Maybe one of the particle cannons hit? I'm not sure. But that wasn't very good. I'm not gonna lie. I love the ballista. An attack run with particle cannons? I just love it. It's a very silly idea, and I kind of love it. It makes me want to build a particle cannon bomber now. Like, to steal the... I thought those looked so good, but they missed. Particle cannons are still doing work, but... they're down to 1 gun on the front disc. That's cool. They still have 3 guns on the main disc. Are they operational still? Is the 3rd gun fire? 3rd gun fires. Okay, all 3 guns on the main disc are still operational. Those angled shields are actually doing really good against my cannon. Almost need to just turn the missiles off at this point. They're not doing anything. The problem is the Vortis is too fast for the missiles. Yeah, it's 74 meters per second. Which is funny, because I designed the missiles to be able to hit, like, the Repentance, which moves faster than this thing does. The Repentance moves, like, what was it, like 112? Or, like, 8? It was, like, 90 or something. I don't remember. It was really high. I guess, to be fair, the Repentance is also a brick compared to this thing. This thing is, like, an actual, like, you know, teardrop shape. Or not teardrop, but, you know, oval shape, like a blimp. So it's actually pretty aerodynamic in that regard. Whereas the Repentance was a giant brick flying through space, so... is our gun offline? I'm not seeing bullets coming from us. There they are. Horribly undershot all those missiles. Particle cannon, once again, is the only thing carrying us right now. We could take out that last gun on the first disc, or any of the 3 guns on the main disc. That would be great. Because that would really limit their ability to shoot back at us if we took out those guns. Obviously. If you kill the enemy's guns, they can't really shoot back, can they? So it's things like StarCraft, where we just, you know, kill the enemy. Oh, I think one of those hit. I think a single one of them... They're going down. Oh, they're recovering. Ooh, that was a steep dive that they did. That can't have been on purpose. That must have been damage. Yeah, look how hard they're listening to the right. No, the ballista's down? You only took 5% damage and you're down? Okay, hang on. What actually took you down out of the air? $108,009. 99,000. 99,000. 108,000. Materials? Yeah, it is materials. We lost by attrition. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We lost by attrition. I can't believe that. We have no commodities to give it. If we had commodities, we could have gotten it back in the air, but we're out of material. We're out of commodities. Well, it wouldn't matter. This thing can't recover from a water landing. That's a damn shame. Can't believe we lost from attrition. But it makes sense. The ballista's not designed to really operate alone for long periods of time. We know this, because these things chug resources, but... That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and let this battle finish out, then. I guess we just view it battle end options. No forces will be destroyed? Sure. No forces will be destroyed. I'm fine with that. Pretty sure that doesn't count, but... Wait. The enemy's not there. Oh, the enemy's all the way over here still. You're still moving after us? You're still coming after us.
Listening.
It's fascinating. I need someone to go over there and rescue him.
Listening.
Scorpion bolts. You've got a bunch of resources. Go rescue that man before he gets shot down. Like, more. I don't know how he gets shot down more, but go rescue him. Bolts! That dude is unguarded now. Go fuck him up.
Receiving.
Yeah, they all got fully repaired by that, because the Squire holds enough resources to repair an entire fleet. Of 2 fleets, actually, of ships.
Listening.
Engage. I want that man dead. He's very close to dead already. He's only got 3 operational guns. The ballista... a lot of people are sad. The ballista would be better if the missiles were on a turret independent of the main body's orientation. The problem with that fight was the placement of the laser designator. Yeah, I think the laser designator could be better placed. The problem is it's not really... not a lot of places to put the laser designator. The ballista has several ways we could improve it. The missiles being on a turret would arguably make it harder to hit. Or easier to hit the ballista, I should say. And easier to destroy the missiles. Because right now they're buried inside the body, surrounded by heavy armor on all sides. And they aim straight forward, which we do attack runs with. If the missiles were on a turret, they'd be exposed somewhere. And it wouldn't matter where, they'd be exposed. Putting them on top might be okay. Might be acceptable. It'd have to be very slim. The problem is I don't know what I would do with that. I could add a steam boiler to increase the energy production, and then I could add more particle cannons in place of the missiles. I could just get rid of the missiles entirely, just make it all particle cannons. It's not a terrible idea. We'll think about it. 2 laser detonators would be good, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. Another tracking tape would be better than laser designator. So, no, because those missiles are designed to be thumpers. They're designed to slam into the enemy and do kinetic damage. If you remove the laser designator, they're because they're not laser designators, they're beam riders, right? Which is the only type of designation besides Lua that can go anywhere but the head cone or the nose cone of the missile. And if you replace the nose cone of the missile, it gets rid of the kinetic damage. And those are designed to do kinetic damage. They're kinetic kill vehicles. They don't explode. They're kinetic kill vehicles. They fire a solid steel rod into the enemy, basically. Which getting rid of the, like I said, getting rid of the head would reduce their damage drastically. And their health, for that matter, too. Putting a designator on top might help. We can try that. That's not a bad idea. Actually, fuck that. Put a designator in the middle. Put a designator inside the front nose cone of the Designators aren't that expensive. We could do 3. 3. 1 on top, 1 on bottom, and 1 in the middle in case one of them gets destroyed. So in theory, they can choose any beam to follow directly to the target. Anyway, let's kill that motherfucker, shall we?
Listening.
Override number 1 into combat. Where are you going? Why are you turning around? The enemy is that way. What the fuck? Why did they do that? Why are you doing that? I don't understand why you do this. Why you go, like, turn around at the beginning. Because you're lowering yourself down. I'm an idiot. Because they're spawning too high. That's a lot of missiles. That one missed. Hi! You were fighting a dude with particle cannons before. Now you're fighting a million missiles. Good luck. Imagine being this guy. You have a long, drawn-out fight with this amazing jet fighter thing. Very redundant and would help target things no matter where they are in relation to the ballista. That's true. Redundant? Okay. Travis, do you mean redundant in a good way or a bad way? As in having the redundancy. Oh, they're down to 1 auto turret at this point. Good, okay. And it's down, just like that. I don't think it got a single hit on any of the bolts, which is amazing. Good job, bolts. Well, good job to the ballista for softening him up. You know, they really twisted the lid on that pickle jar, so to speak. Oh, he did get a single hit on one of the bolts because he's at 100%. We got an Iron Pelican and a Cerberus coming in.
Listening.
Okay, he's rescued. Go back.
Moving out.
Mid-game storage fort. Are you built yet? No, you are not. 50%. Okay, Woodchuck is building you.
Listening.
Scout, why don't you go up to, like, here?
Moving out.
We're gonna find out what happens when this guy captures this. Also,
Listening.
Scout,
Listening.
go capture this
Moving
instead.
out.
Actually, no, you go get this.
Moving out.
Because I don't want, if it does get captured by the Onyx Watch, I don't want them having this much territory in my own territory, you know? God, I love Krogans. Oh, I'm a fan of redundant systems like Crook and Biology. Take some real quads. Take some real quads to fight the Great Talons. Iron Pelican, Cerberus, and Weaver. I don't know what this... Have we seen a Cerberus before? Does anyone know if we've seen a Cerberus before? It's 169,000 materials. 91,000 for the Pelican. The Weaver is 65,000. Anyone in striking distance of the Weaver?
Listening.
Yeah, I'm already here, buddy. Basilica. What are you? Are you big and scary? You're an aircraft. The Yonks watches aircraft? 237,000. Shit. Okay, you're actually kind of big. You want to go fight those guys? Because they're coming this way.
Receiving. Moving now.
Let's get you guys together. Let's get the Squire up here as well. I love Dragon's Magic and Bow Wow. I know you've seen it on TAC map. I heard you say the name before. Okay. We've seen it on the TAC map at least, but we don't know if we've seen it in combat. It's not moving anymore. The Iron Pelican and the Weaver are coming away from it. It's staying still. Convenient for us. I'll send out another refinery. Oh no! Another refinery! Whatever will we do? Actually, that's probably the same. Why do I know the name Thunderclap? Oh, it's big. Okay, it's real freaking big. Okay.
Receiving.
Anyone engage those guys yet? No, no one can engage them yet.
Moving now.
I don't know if the infantrymen can win this fight against the Iron Pelican, but I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad ships, let me put it that way. They're just slow as shit, so we don't see them very often. Because by the time they catch up, the rest of the fleet's moved on, let me put it that way. Also, mid-game source fort there. You have no resources. Oh, because the cog ship is here still. Right. Are you done building that yet? You should be. Yeah, it's fully built. You, move up to the front line, buddy. You are needed in the front line. Like, you're actually going to go build stuff in the front line. Let me put it that way. They're going to go build shit in enemy territory. Just fuck them. That's why.
Receiving. Moving now. Listening.
Squire, you can keep your fleet here. I want to see if the infantry can actually beat this thing by themselves. Why is the Squire able to fight it, but the infantryman can't? I guess the Squire is slightly further ahead.
Moving now.
I'm really interested to see if the infantryman can actually win this fight, especially because we have one of the OGs infantrymen in this fleet over here. Like, the infantryman that doesn't say VL or refit is the first ship I ever really made in this game.
Receiving.
So that'll be interesting to see. Are they moving towards us? No, they are not. They're staying stationary now. The Cerberus is also stationary. Yeah, they're all stationary now. They're waiting for the refinery or the Thunderclap to catch up. Yeah, grouping to intercept. So, they're waiting for their friends to catch up. It's a shame for them that we've already caught up with our friends. Alright, infantrymen are go. Let's fight this guy and see what happens. He's just a blimp. We can take a blimp. Why is there a bolt in this fight? One of these fleets has a bolt with them? Huh, neat. Let's see. Infantryman refit. Go there.
Receiving. 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 Receiving.
Got VL, refit, VL, VL, infantryman, and refit. Okay. You guys.
Receiving. 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 Receiving.
Thunderclap them. Jeez. Dang it. Hey, Blue, welcome back to the stream. Alright, let's ride the bolt into combat so we can get a view of what's going on here. We have a significant number of ships versus them. Yeah, they've already started firing off their plasma guns, for that matter. A swing and a miss. Any shots actually coming in and hitting this guy? Particle cannons both missed. Looks like plasma shots are missing at the moment. Oh, plasma shots did actually just hit. They blew something off the back end. There's a lot of firepower going into the bolt right now. Here come the missiles from the infantrymen. Remember, the infantrymen are designed to kill aircraft. Oh, that is a brutal shot right there. Was that the bolt? No, the bolt's way over there. The bolt hasn't gotten close to deliver its payload yet. That was the infantrymen doing that. Gotta remember, the infantrymen actually do hit pretty hard compared to the rest of my ships. Because they're basically a giant floating gun. And there were 8 of them, or 9 of them in this fight. There's not a small amount of firepower when you think about it. The bolt actually took a lot of damage. Yeah, because there were 10, so, and one of them was a bolt, so 9. 9 infantry with different guns in that fight. Yeah, they're not to be fucked with. They're retreating. Nope, that's not allowed.
Receiving.
Keep pushing.
Moving now.
And they can repair each other. Because fuck you. Which means that bolt will be fully repaired before they leave our area. Hi, Basilica. I don't know who's capturing this. If they're capturing us or if we're capturing that. Because I know we started it before they did, but I don't know if they're faster than us. I really don't know. Oh, it does capture it for us. They captured it for us. Drowsy, you were right. Our allies actually captured it for us, which means actually we can move up our forces then. We don't need to care about that. But we can rely on the Onyx Watch to capture it for us. That's crazy. I love that. That's actually useful. The ally being useful in a fight? What a crazy concept that is. Not the Squire. These guys are fast. Let's move these guys up.
Moving out.
Alright, we just set up some cargo ships. Where is a place I can build a woodchuck? Okay, so this area is transferring resources. This area is transferring resources. So, here's what we're going to do. The Davy Jones is going to send its materials up here via a dedicated set of woodchucks. And then we're going to have a woodchuck that goes around and gathers up all the resources from this area and takes it from the Golden Trench over to here. By the way, the Golden Trench. How's this going? Because we really need to... Yep, that's going up. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Oi, you. No. Need more. Need much more. I don't need a signpost here. I need material gatherers. That enough? Nope, it's still going up. We don't have enough power on board this thing. Hang on. Prefab. Nope, prefab mode, please. Thank you. So to say prefab, engines, Goliath. Look, I'm just gonna slap it up here. Slap at a base. And we'll do another one to make sure we have all the power we need. Add more fuel tanks. Fuel tanks! Is that enough? Yes, barely. It's not enough for the engines, though. We actually need more engines. The Golden Trench requires this much freaking power to harvest from successfully. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn this. Oh my god, how much power does it take to run this freaking thing? We are finally generating enough power. Holy cow, to run these. Do we have enough to actually gather the materials? Looks like, yes, it is going down. This is a ridiculous thing that I have built. It doesn't have enough materials to do what it's doing. What is it doing? Where's its materials going?
Listening.
I don't know where its materials are going.
Listening.
Is it still in range of the cog ship? No, it's not. I'm not sure. Hmm. 1,290 power. Which is way more than it has, actually. 1,290 power? You have 16,000. How are you not generating enough power? I'm very confused. And it turned just into what you already claimed. That's what I thought too, but it was a bold strategy, and it worked out. How is this not working? All material gatherers are running at full power, but it's still bouncing its power generation up and down. What did I do? What did I do? I did something stupid, clearly. 2 material per second. That can't be correct. 183 power. Material guy is requesting 1,290 power. Fuel engine generator. What is happening? Gonna be confused as normal. Now you shush. There's full power again. All of its fuel. Needs 1,600. I don't know why this is happening. Why it's bouncing up and down so hard. And why it doesn't have any materials in storage. Where are they going? There's nothing here to collect materials. The cog ship is... Is the cog ship going up or down? No, it's going down. No, it just went up. It's still in range to send packets, but it's not actually sending... Because I had that turned off. It's sending them via the bolt? Oh my god. The bolts are in range to receive resources, so they're sending resources via the bolts. That's hilarious. What's happening over here? Something happening that I missed? Hello. The thunderclap is here. Yes. I would like to view this. And yes, I would like to start a fight with 10 ships versus a... Okay, we know the thunderclap's very fucking big. I'm very concerned about this fight might not go our way, even though we have a lot of guns pointed in its direction.
Listening. Moving out.
We didn't get the... I forgot to bring the squire up. Okay. So despite the fact that we have a lot of ships, I'm going to move the bolt, like, way to the back, so that the bolt takes a while to get there. So the infantrymen have a chance to soften it up a little bit before the bolt maybe makes it there.
Receiving.
Okay. Why aren't you pointing the right direction? There we go. That's a big fucking ship. I mean, they only have one ship, so turning the battle size down will only hurt us in this fight. Just want to thunderclap in my game. It's very cool. Oh no. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like... No, you know what? Fuck it. If we're gonna die, we're gonna go down on the original infantrymen. That is a big box. That is a big red box in the sky. That's a big ship. We knew it's a big ship. We know it's a big ship. 350k, I think my sub could take it. Twin Guard are the people who F me up. It's 680k, buddy. Not 350k. Oh, sweet Jesus. That's a few cram guns. That's a big side cannon. That's another cram gun. Oh, got a few more in the back. Jesus Christ. Now, if we kill this, though... Welcome to cram hell, pretty much. It's a little guy. He's just a little guy. Look at the size of this gun. It's just a little guy. I love these interceptors they have, where it's just like a little tiny pod with a single interceptor on it. It's completely inefficient, but it's cool as fuck. Red glowing cockpit. Scarlet Dawn Command. Scarlet Dawn Command. Oh, he's like... floating in a choking thing? That's cool. It's my little guy. But you have to admit, Drowsy. Wait, this is exposed. Why don't you put, like, armor panels on it or something? It's just open. And these are explosive, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure red ones are explosive. That's a really big missile. I believe this is a huge. Yeah, that's a huge. No, it's a large. It's only 2 wide. It's a large, not a huge. I was looking at its materials. Yeah, that's the amount of materials it has in storage, not the amount of materials it costs. Oh god, that's a torpedo launcher. Looks like torpedo, at least. A lot of jets down here that aren't in use, which is interesting. Got another one of those torpedo sets. He's got Teddy Blades. Sorry, just Teddy Blades. Okay. Shall we watch it absolutely annihilate? What is it aiming at? Hang on. Let's, like, stand right here. Sweet Jesus, where are those going? Space is where they're going. I don't like that not a single one of those got shot down. Fire everything we have at that boat in the sky. Bolt, where are you going? Oh, that looked painful. Oh, no. How are you alive? Are you alive? I don't think you're alive. No, it is still alive. Look, it's still moving. It's avoiding its ally. They are alive. What is happening? I cannot tell what is currently happening. There's so many lasers and numbers on my screen. You're already destroyed. Ooh, that was one of the plasma guns. Really needed that against this guy because of the amount of armor he's packing. Your heirs, you seem to be outclassed. I believe we are. To be fair, we knew we were outclassed. We knew that going into this, that we were outclassed by this thing. Like, look at the size of it. Look at the beauty, the majesty, the grace, the lasers that are coming off of that conning tower. We're still getting a few shots through here. Oh, no. Our APS shots are getting shot down. Thing is fast for such a big boy. Yeah, it is. It moves at 58 meters per second. We've already killed 30,000 materials worth out of it, though. Look. Oh, we killed whatever I was attached to, too. That's convenient. We are hitting it, then. We are hitting it and doing damage. And we still have a good number of ships that are still at 100% health. Including the bolt. Although the bolt looks like it is damaged enough to not actually be able to hit this thing. That was a particle cannon shot down here, look. Just ripped off some of its engine cowling, it looks like. That is a terrifying barrage. What are these going after? The bolt? Are they going after the bolt? They were going after the bolt with cram shells. They have air burst cram shells going after the bolt right now. You know what? It's distracting the enemy. I'm okay with that. That bolt is putting in work right now. Distracting cram shells. Oh, where are these ones going? Those don't... No, they're also going for the bolt. Stay in the air, buddy. Stay in the air. No, go back up. No, because the moment it's down in the water, they're gonna shoot it. Which means it's no longer distracting the enemy. We still have the small field of fire coming their way. That torpedo is slowly drifting towards us. No, it's a missile. That just nailed a conning tower on one of the infantrymen. Is this... Wait. Is this the OG? No, it's a BL. That's what I thought. I don't actually know where the OG is. It's wherever I am. It's over there. This guy right here. This is the OG. Which, it looks like it's been damaged because it's currently underwater. Yeah, it's been damaged a little bit. Not a ton, but... That was concerningly close. You morons. Don't crash into each other, please. How much damage have we done to this thing? We've done 8% damage. Considering the size difference between our fleets, that's not too bad. Close but no cigar, indeed. Let's follow a bullet, shall we? Oh, that actually hit. Hell yeah. See, the fact is we are hitting. If we just take out that damn tower with all the lambs nodes on it, we'd be doing great. Because that lambs node, those lambs nodes are killing a lot of stuff. At least one of the particle cannon ships is still online too. It's the refit that has those. Not the plasma refit, the normal refit. There's 2 of those online. I don't know if they both still have their main gun, but there's at least one particle cannon that keeps hitting it, which is that guy right there. The particle cannon is doing damage from that distance. The plasmas are also hitting, it looks like, occasionally. Looks like they are occasionally missing as well, unfortunately. There's only one plasma left. Yeah, there's only one plasma left. Oh, here's the plasma. Here's the particle king. Oh no, he's damaged. Look, his gun's red, meaning that he is taking damage. His missile launcher is not aiming at the enemy either, for that matter. Yeah, our amount of firepower is significantly reduced from when we started this fight. Like, our ships are still standing, just they're not shooting anymore. And these two appear to have glued themselves together, so that's great. Oh, that's the OG. We were to go in here. Then, right? There's me. Hi, me. Oh, they got separated. Good job, guys. Now go kill shit. Those missiles aren't even getting shot down by the lambs. You know what? For the first vehicle I ever made, these are doing a pretty good job against this guy. Against what I would arguably call one of their capital ships. No, I don't want their missiles. I want to lock onto them again. The conjoined twins just became just the twins. Wait, its guns all just flipped forward. Oh, never mind. It was out of targeting. It was just out of targeting angle. I thought for a second we disabled its guns. I was like, what? Because that would be insane if we disabled this thing's guns with the infantrymen. We've done some damage. Look, a couple of its guns are actually straight up missing. The smaller gun that was beneath that guy is missing. This APS cannon is disabled. That one is just on the wrong side. We have done some damage here. The cram guns have taken damage, all of them. Except for this front one. Actually looks pretty intact. But yeah. I just think we don't have enough firepower to win this fight overall. Mainly because I think those missiles are killing us slowly, because we can't kill them all. The cram guns are actually missing a surprising amount. Except for that volley actually hit us pretty good. I think it's the Broadsider TM. Yeah, it really is. It is the Broadsider TM. That's very accurate. It enjoys its broadside guns. That's a fucking screenshot right there. That is a beautiful ship. Even if it is partially destroyed in that screenshot. Oh, something just blew up. The bolt is finally gone, by the way. Looks like we don't have any ships that aren't undamaged at this point. Although we've also fucked up the synchronicity of their guns, so we've done some damage here and there. Their guns aren't synchronized anymore. Ooh, the plasma ship actually just did some damage there. That was nice. Run towards it and capture it. Not really achievable. The infantrymen move at like 12 meters per second. This thing's still moving at 58. It's actually gotten faster. We've taken off so much armor that it's actually getting faster as we fight it. That's crazy. It looks like its lambs isn't really capable of shooting things down anymore. It's out of energy, it looks like. The problem is we just don't have enough firepower to do damage now that the lambs is gone. Because that initial missile volley got really wrecked by their lambs, but they're not taking down our bullets anymore. Get an orbital ship and ODST drop. That'd be useful at some point. We should make that. That's something I could probably make. I could probably figure out how to make it a thing that spawns in orbit and just bum rushes the enemy. Like a space nuke, but it delivers me. At least the waters are nice and calm for my ships. So they don't have to deal with rocking back and forth while they're trying to kill this thing. Rear turret isn't turning anymore. Oh shit, you're right. We did this. We've done some damage. For being tiny little vessels that are really bad. Also, one of the other rear guns lost one of its barrels. And that barrel right there on the left is damaged on the second gun. The barrel there is damaged on the highest most gun, but it's barely damaged. Yeah, we've disabled a few things on this ship. We're just not enough to kill it. But it was a proper knockout brawl on this one. Yeah, the rear turret does look like it's just vibing, but we must have killed something important in there for it not to be functioning anymore. Because it was killing things earlier. So we must have taken out something important. We probably took out the AI block that's on the inside of the turret itself. So one of our EMP missiles must have hit it or something, or EMP rounds. Because fun fact, the infantrymen actually do fire EMP rounds as well. At least a couple of them do. Alternatively, the particle cannon may have pierced through and hit the AI. I'm not sure. In that section specifically. We're down to 3 infantrymen. One of them is the plasma variant, which is occasionally still shooting, I think. Although it looks like something just exploded right there. Not sure who that was. Looks like no one is firing anymore. Oh, right. Wait. Those red bullets are from the infantryman OG. The OG is still standing in this fight. Also, those yellow blurs were from the plasma. I cannot believe the OG infantryman is still alive. It is the weakest by far of all of them. And the easiest to kill, too. Its cannon is made of paper mache, practically. Is it the second night of this fight? Has this fight gone on that long that we're into the second night? Also, important note. We disabled its AA guns. Although its crams are arguably AA guns too. But we could send in a bolt attack squad, or a ballista or two to take this thing down from here. What are your rules in game from the depths? I think make fly battleship. Making a flying battleship? We could make a flying battleship. If we tried to. Like, honestly, this is what I would want to make if I wanted to make a flying battleship. This is pretty much the design I would go for. Oh, it's got big Deddy blades in the front. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that giant Deddy blade in the front. That's cool. Oh yeah, but they got one of the Deddy blades on the side, too. You see this part right here? It used to be mirrored, but it's no longer mirrored right there. We've done some damage to the bottom Deddy blades. In fact, there's one missing entirely. That's cool. This thing just has a lot of overkill amount of thrust, so it stays in the air. Okay, if the OG is the last one standing... Never mind, the OG just died. How are we alive? We're standing on... We were in the OG. How are we alive still? Like, we didn't take any damage from it exploding? The plasma one is still shooting back, by the way. I heard the shot just land a little while ago. 4 shots just flew by. It completely missed. It whiffed so hard, the plasma guy. Let's follow this missile and let's see what we're up against here. Wait, where are you? No. Oh my god. What? I don't know how to react to that. Why is it not dead? Why is it not considered dead? It's underwater, for God's sakes. You're a boat, not a submarine. How are you not considered dead? I am so confused as to how it's not considered dead. And how did it get here without dying? Its engine is destroyed. Yeah, its main engine is destroyed. How the fuck? How in the goddamn hell? Oh, what the fuck is this thing? Okay, hang on. It's got no engine power currently. It's just using its like reserve of energy to shoot the gun. There's no way that hit, right? That hit! It did 84,000 damage? Are you kidding me? It can't kill us. Its missiles can't go underwater. Oh my god. We might win this fight as a submarine, because its cram shells aren't doing shit underwater. What is this madness? Because we're like, yeah, we're buried here in this crevice. We can't see it currently. How did this happen? That's amazing. Like, an amazing consequence. But, like, this shouldn't count as alive, but it's not damaged enough to be considered sinking. So the game thinks it's a submarine. How do we even see that guy? Like, we got a rangefinder, but cannot function below water. Radar cannot function below water. Does it even have a camera left? Our cameras are intact still. No, none of its normal cameras are still alive. Wireless snooper. The wireless snooper is the only form of detection this thing still has left. And that was somehow enough to target it. Well, I think this guy is finally dead. I don't think he's going to actually succeed anymore, because he's not aiming anymore. I just realized freaking BattleNet is still on. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this fight anytime soon. So we're going to go ahead and call it. We're going to say view battle end options. And we did 11% damage with horribly outgunned ships. Oh no, we'll lose the last ship? Who would have seen that coming? Okay, you guys are blockaded, but you're blueprint, so just leave.
Receiving.
Both you guys can leave. Ed, Where do I have the factory ship going? I have it going here, so go here.
Now.
The Squire can come in and finish that guy off. Although, should I send the Squire or should I send in, like, the bolts? Actually, yeah. Send in the Ballista and the Scorpion bolts, because it is not good against aircraft. It specifically is very good against ships, because of all those cram guns. The Ballista and the Scorpion bolts, they should clean it up relatively easily. Manual engine repair, go. Nah, I'm not doing that. That'd be too cheesy, I think, for that fight. For such a glorious fight. Did we lose? Yes. Was it a gorgeous fight? Absolutely. By the way, the Basilica is capturing that for us. I love it.
Listening.
Onyx Watch out here actually being helpful now. What a concept. Especially because we are actually taking some damage here and there. Ballista, I want you to spawn in. I mean, it spawns real low, so go to like 130. Scorpion bolts, let's get you guys to like 100-ish. Not too high, not too low. Oh, okay.
Listening.
Ballista, we shall ride you into battle. Begin! I love that this is the Ballista that was damaged and they recovered it. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. And that was a beautiful flyby. I said my UI was on. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. It's shooting the missiles the moment it launches them. You little shit, stop that. If those actually hit the Ballista, though, that would be very dangerous to the Ballista. Ooh. That was some nasty explosions on this guy. He's a beautiful ship, but we're tearing you down out of the sky. You're not allowed to live anymore. What the fuck, Ballista, was that? You missed so hard. It wasn't even funny. Oh, its laser was able to regenerate all of its energy because it was out of combat, so the missiles aren't hitting anything right now. And that killed the bolt. I think it blew up a missile as soon as the bolt fired it, and it destroyed the bolt that fired the missiles. Directed on a bolt. Seems that way. Oh, the rear turret is back operational again. That's terrifying. None of the ballista's missiles actually made it home. Or struck home. Ooh! That side gun does EMP damage? I saw that on the ballista that it hit it with EMP. That's terrifying. This may not be a winnable fight. Because the bolts aren't hitting anything. Because the lambs is shooting them down. And the ballista's not hitting anything either, for that matter, at the moment. Yeah, the ballista's missing entirely. At some point, the ballista's going to take a nosedive into the water, because it keeps having to go down real low to hit this thing. Not that it's ever going to hit the ballista with those crams, but... this might not be good. Win or lose is the friends we made along the way. I mean, that bolt's coming up right behind it. It fired its missiles, it's breaking off, and the lambs killed every single missile. Oh! Almost killed every single missile. And by almost, I mean it did in fact kill all of them. We just need one good missile to strike home right on that conning tower to take out those lambs nodes. That's all we need. A single bullet from the freaking ballista could take that out that neck, that really spindly little neck right there. Particle cannon shot, anything could take that out. Oh, is the ballista down an engine? The ballista's down an engine. He's down, boys. The ballista's down. The whole front has been chewed apart, too. Yeah, the ballista finally got taken out. Miss me with those missiles. Nah, the Scorpions can't catch up with this guy. He's too fast. Which is crazy to me, because it's only 58 meters per second, but the Scorpion bolts just can't maintain a straight line long enough for to actually catch up with this guy. Damn. And his lambs is just too strong, because the only thing the Scorpions have going for them is missiles. Yeah, and that the explosion from the lambs just sunk that bolt. The crams did not hit the bolt there. The laser hitting the missiles killed it. I think we need to retreat. We can't win this fight. We'll lose the ballista, that's okay.
Listening. Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Hey, Bardiche, wanna go capture that guy? Where are you guys going? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, pull all. Pull all.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
You're a blueprint. I don't even know how you were moving like that in the first place.
Listening. Moving out.
Noted, the Thunderclap is absolutely brutal to fight against. The Squire, in theory, could fight it, but I'm hesitant to send it against all those cram guns that are still online. Especially because it's the only ship remaining in the front line. Everything else is dead. Oh, there's a Squire here. There's Admiral Zax, your fleet is down here. Right, I forgot we captured a bunch of stuff, so the front line was actually down here a second ago.
Listening. Listening.
Some scouts. Go here, buddy. Go capture that for me.
Listening. Listening.
It's a woodchuck.
Listening. Receiving.
We need to get back into doing logistics too, for that matter.
Listening.
Because we need to send the woodchuck down here to build a gathering place.
Listening.
Gathering place? Words.
Listening.
Right, is he done yet, by the way? Yeah, this one's done. Send him. Go to the next one, woodchuck. I will view that in a moment.
Listening.
Woodchuck, please go here.
Moving out.
Okay, what's going on over here? Who's barricading it? The Thunderclap has barricaded an arrow.
Listening.
My man, you are so fucked. You are fighting 5 arrows. You do not know how fucked you are.
Listening.
Yeah, let's just fucking annihilate this dude. The Squire and the arrow should be able to handle it just fine. Cram cannons firing into space. Very much so. I see that message, Recon. Not reading it. Anyway. Let's go ahead and return the clapping that it has so thoroughly thrashed my fleets. Let's return the favor, shall we? Oh yeah, nice cram guns. I forgot the Squire actually has good defenses. Things keep getting through the Squire's defenses recently, so I just like, the Squire has no defenses, it's fine. Meanwhile, behold, as the Squire completely lets this entire attack wave go through. I'm kidding, it killed all of them. Because fuck you. Because the Squire actually is pretty good. At least I try to. It tries to be. They just deleted that one. Oh, because we're in degraded mode now. So they just get deleted instead of being, like, exploding. Ooh, that one actually hit us. Did it do any damage, though? Looks like no is the answer to that question. It didn't do any real damage. I see some blue, but I don't see anything that actually did damage to it. Or took damage. The Squire's gun's not online. It doesn't appear to be shooting anymore. It's firing missile interceptors. At the water? I don't know where those are going. I don't know why the Squire's not firing its guns, considering its guns are pointed straight at the enemy, but sure, why not? Let's watch the missiles go in. The Squire, as graphic designer, the Squire's color scheme is horrendous. I'm well aware. I don't mind that. I like the color scheme on the Squire. Because I like ugly things. Is what I've determined. Also, this is an absurd number of missiles. Fuck your lambs, no. Doesn't matter. We have missiles. Fuck the rules. We have missiles. We have so many missiles, it doesn't matter that you have lambs. The arrows just lag the shit out of the game with the number of missiles they fire. I love that these still spin, even though we're in degraded mode. And it got deleted by something. We're so degraded, we can't actually see what's killing the bullets, just that the bullets are exploding. Oh, that was the lambs. Okay. Our lambs is still working, that's good. Our missiles take damage? Yeah, something like that. From the depths have problems for make big ship? If yes, I am sad. Yeah, so when you make really big ships in From the Depths, the game does get a little laggy. You can reduce the rate at which things get laggy by making your ships fire bigger missiles instead of a lot of small ones like this. Basically, the arrows are the worst possible scenario for lagging out the game with missiles. But it does a good job at killing lambs. Or going through lambs, I should say. Squire isn't getting a single hit yet. You know what? The Squire might be a better fit for killing this battleship than I thought, initially. Because the cram guns aren't that damaged. Shit. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Okay, maybe the cram guns are pretty damaged, because that direct hit didn't kill this thing. Or the game is so laggy currently that the game can't comprehend that that guy's dead yet. I'm not sure. That looks really ridiculous when we're viewing it from this angle. Just the sheer hailfire of missiles coming in from space. Like a spirally squid of doom. And then the much number of bullets coming in from the Squire. Numbers of missiles coming in from the bolts, slamming into the side. And we're certainly doing damage, let me put it that way. Oop, that bolt's going down. Or he's spiraling, at least. Squire is still chasing. Still putting rounds in his butt. I don't know what the Thunderclap is trying to do at the moment. It looks like he's trying to get away, honestly. But that's not really working out for him very well. Squire's right behind him, just pounding him. Giving him an absolute pounding. I'm sure Recon's already thinking of a joke to go with that. That we're pounding the Thunderclap from behind with a Squire. I'm sure he's already... I can hear the cogs turning in Recon's head from here. Let me put it that way. Oh, there it is. Here's the joke. Some bullets flying overhead. Some bullets flying back this way. I love that on this map, we actually can't see the bullets from the Squire, just the missiles. The missiles are the only thing visible. Is it in the water? It's in the water. We've turned the airship into a normal ship. A couple of its guns are offline. Actually, only 3 of its guns are still online. And they're firing up out of the water, which means they're never going to hit. I mean, they weren't hitting before, but they're not going to hit now. Yep, there they go. Let's let it despawn in peace. Total damage dealt is a stupidly big number in the top right corner there. 440,000 kinetic, 491,000 explosive, 6,888 laser damage, despite not having any laser weapons on the fleet. That's just from the Lambs nodes. 57,000 EMP damage, 159,000 fragmentation damage, and 2,000... What is that one? I don't remember what that one is. Kinetic explosive, laser, EMP, fragmentation. Thump? No, Thump doesn't have its own thing. It uses kinetic. That's its logo. It's still despawning, by the way. There it goes. It's finally done. Why did our intelligence screen just pop up? I have no idea why that just popped up.
Receiving.
Basilica. Moving somewhere. I don't know why. There's a refinery. No Cerberus. GG indeed, Zax. GG indeed. Pull everybody out.
Listening.
Arrows, you guys can go back
Moving
to just
out.
capture this area.
Receiving.
Squire and Cavalier, you guys can come up this way.
Moving now. Receiving.
We're basically going to surround their freaking Dread Thrones, because we can't kill the Dread Thrones. They're too freaking strong. Speaking of the Dread Thrones, actually. Oh, Davy Jones, I've been very busy, and you have 1.4 million materials. I have a thing I'd like you to build, please, Mr. Davy Jones? Aging Dr. Jones. There it is. Let's go ahead and load up some things, shall we, real quick? Go ahead and load up. Where are they? Do AT ICBM or AI ICBM? This is version 14. I presume this is the better one. We can spawn 200 of these. We're not going to be spawning 200 of them, but we are going to be spawning a few of them. And because we know part of it is underwater, we're going to be spawning torpedoes as well. I have an intercontinental ballistic torpedo as well that we'll spawn a couple of. And we'll go back to ICBMs. You guys think I have enough nukes yet? No, I don't think so either. I think we could use some 3 more nukes. Alright, we'll go out, pull all. As roughly 8 billion nukes now exist here. Not 8 billion, but, you know, a number. If we go all the way out, we can see. Kill the Davy Jones from this, and merge all these forces together into a single fleet, please. 24 nukes. That's a few. And they're already done. They're already done. Absolutely delightful. The great thing about the nukes is they don't actually keep any materials. They physically cannot hold materials. They only hold energy. Davy Jones, you got any energy to spare, buddy? Fill it like 5%. Give these nukes a little bit more energy. They're going to need a little bit more energy to get to the battlefield, buddy. They have 2.6 million currently. I don't know if that's enough to get there. They're pretty far away at the moment. And I think the ICBTs have a max speed of, yeah, 27. Alright, let's split up the fleet. Oh, no, we're going to need them up here regardless at the same time. The problem is they consume energy just sitting there. If we wait long enough, the Onyx Watch might actually be able to help us with this. Let's get them moving up in the right direction. How many more materials you got at this place, buddy? 1.3 million? I barely spend anything, you say? Fascinating. Real quick, hang on. Pause the game. Pause the game. There's a button here, I believe, to duplicate, yeah? Oh, yeah. That's fine. A few. That's a few nukes. Let's put these back here. And, start repairs. On all those guys, please. We'll unpause that. 26. 52. 2 more ticks of that, and they should be fully operational. 88, 85, and they are done. 48 frickin' nukes. I think the Davy Jones actually needs to be able to provide these guys with power real quick. Let's buff up the Davy Jones's power supply real quick. We've done modifications of the Davy Jones before. We're going to do some more modifications of the Davy Jones. We're going to slather this thing in batteries real quick. It's a few batteries. We'll make a path here so you can still get through this. Because I am a kind god. And also because I like being able to navigate shit. Go. And then we're just gonna stack these up. Go. I love that all the energy we're creating is instantly being consumed by the freaking, by the dudes. By the dudes? By the missiles. Because when you create energy like this, or when you create batteries, they start full, and they're all empty already. That's incredible. Every layer we add is about 1.5 million energy. It's just getting consumed instantly. That's amazing. These are actually the biggest batteries? No, technically they're not. These are the bigger batteries. Hang on, we can do this real quick. There you go. Oh, look, we actually have energy storing up in the, Davy Jones now, which means all the nukes are full.
Listening.
Hey, look at that. They've got full energy. All right, nukes, you've got a long trip ahead of you. Get going.
Moving out.
You are needed to nuke something. And here's the thing. We're probably going to have to build more of these to nuke the next one. We could send them straight for the HQ. Like, fuck the Dread Thrones and go straight for the HQ, but... Seems a little iffy. Refinery and a Cerberus. Squire and Cavalier, go kill this guy. Well, actually, you're right there already. You can actually do that already. Excellent. Kill the shit out of that fool. For daring to be in my waters. What do you mean we're in Grey Talon's waters? Blow it up. Squire, do you see that refinery? Yes? I don't want... Wait, where am I? On the Davy Jones.
Receiving. Receiving. Receiving.
Basically the entire fight. Not that it's much of a fight, but we're missing it. What the fuck? I had that just reset. I think the game is having some problems. What the fuck is happening? Why does it keep resetting the bullets back? I'm not pressing anything. I'm impressed you're still standing, honestly. Here comes the bolts from the missiles from the Cavalier. Yeah, that'll do some damage. It's glowing. You're positively glowing, darling. That's what 13,000 DMP damage looks like. And here's a bunch of explosive and piercing damage from the Squire. Because the Squire delivers no EMP damage, it only delivers death. And up, and away it goes. Pull everybody out of combat. Thank you. Cerberus is going to run away, I'm pretty sure. Let's go after you. What are you, Cerberus? How big are you? 169,000? I'm pretty sure the Squire and the Cavalier can take you then.
Moving now.
Just a hunch. We'll put the Squire up as far as it'll go. And we'll put the Cavalier off to the side of that exact thing. Alright, begin the battle. The Cerberus is already in the water. And it appears to be an airship. We've already killed it. Okay then. Apparently our Alpha Strike was just too much for it. Which is concerning our Alpha Strike's not that great on these guys. It's got, looks like 3 big forward-facing guns. And it's currently flipping over. Do a barrel roll. Do you idiots run into each other? No, but you are blocking each other from firing. Stop firing your missiles. For the love of God. There's no point in firing your missiles anymore. It's underwater. Fire the super cav rounds instead, and the torpedoes. Right. Gotta remember, the Squire does have torpedoes. You're not safe down here. And those are mediums. Those are quite sizable for torpedoes. Ooh, that looked important. Yeah, that gun's a little empty looking right now. Honestly, being in the water against the Squire is really a really bad place to be, because it can hit you with basically everything in its arsenal if you're underwater. Or just on the surface of the water, I should say. Because it's got torpedoes, it's got missiles, it's got guns. Don't go behind those rocks, you giant morons. You're gonna go behind the rocks. You're not gonna be able to see it anymore. It's too damaged. We actually straight up killed it. Just by sheer brute force, even though it started in the water. But can it get it? Can the Squire get it? Squire can get pretty much anything it wants. Unless the it is the Megalodon. There's another Cerberus right there. We can go after it next if we wanted to. Honestly, we can just wait for it to come to us, because we've got our missiles on our way. Northern Fleet under command of Admiral Zax is here. Spearman's capturing. Airfish cargo variant, go capture that. If I capture everything else, the Basilica will have to go fight the Dread Throne. I know you guys are moving into capture, but, like, go fuck them up. Like, there's a lot of Onyx Watch actually in our area right now, which is pretty cool. Oh, look, Rooks. I tested the Squire against you guys extensively. It takes 3 Rooks to beat a Squire, I think. That's what it takes to, like, just to get through its, like, defenses.
Listening.
What are you? You are a Squire and a Cavalier. Why are you going that far away? Go, like, here.
Moving now.
Poor Cerberus, it's actually a really stable hovercraft. Oh, is it? Well,
Moving
it
out.
wasn't enough.
Listening.
We did terrible things to it. Don't worry about it. I do love the Drowsies over here, just like, the hovercraft! The poor hovercraft! That is 2 Basilicas in a Bardiche. What is a Basilica? All about 200,000. This is actually a decent fleet right here. That's kind of impressive. Although it looks like they don't have a lot of materials. I'd be willing to give you guys some materials if you just asked. Ooh, the factory ship is still on its way. Factory ships are very, very slow.
Listening.
Almost like there's some kind of mobile factory or something. Woodchuck has arrived. Go ahead and come down to your destination. And load in a... Oh, it's not finished. It's under stolen. Boop. Actually, there's nothing under finished in my thing, because nothing is ever finished in this game. Always something to fix. Let me put it that way. Well, everybody... Alright, the Woodchuck's working on that. Alright, let's see. We need another storage fort over here, because we captured another one. Let's get... two more Woodchucks, I think, to get all these combined. We do... I'm going to do a fleet of 2 Woodchucks to take materials from the from Davy Jones Outpost up to here to drop things off. Because all of these are taking resources to Davy Jones, except for these 3 in the corner here. Then we'll take materials from Davy Jones up to here. It'd actually be much easier if we just rearranged this a little bit. And took all of our stuff to here instead. And then took it up from there to here. It'd make more sense. Realistically. Or logically, I should say. Here's the Conduit. Conduit might be the ship we want to use for this, because it does operate solely on RTGs. Oh. The ICBMs went by the Conduit and took all of its energy. That's really funny, actually. Conduit, you can keep a little bit more energy than that, buddy. In fact, you probably get some from the... Yeah, from the... Wait, if you have more energy, do you move faster? No, I don't think so. You can go ahead and keep super high levels. Conduit. I want you to change your thing here. So we're going to rearrange this. This is going to be Supply Group 1. But you are also going to be Supply Chain Index 1. Which means the Conduit will now give all of its materials to the Conduit. The Conduit is going to run up to here.
Moving now.
And then it'll return back down to here.
Moving now.
Oh, I didn't press shift. Oops.
Moving now.
Then it will return here. That didn't get turned into a patrol loop. Ah, okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, it'll patrol that loop now. It'll take its resources up here, and I'm going to make this supply index... Oh, I already did. Supply index 2. So the Conduit will give all of its resources to this. I'm going to make a Woodchuck at each of these bases over here, except for this one. And they're going to send their resources here as well.
Receiving.
Actually, maybe I'll just make one Woodchuck that does a loop of these 3 and goes there. Because the Repentance is making this loop, right? This is the Repentance's loop, I think. Yeah, the Repentance is right there. Doing its Repentance, which all of these are completely full, it looks like. That's hilarious. Let's do... What's the farthest one up here? Here? We do this one to this one quite easily. Logistics, ladies and gentlemen. Logistics. Hyde Lorham, the Tithe Hold. Let's set you to be Supply Chain 1.
Listening.
So that the Repentance will give you its resources. Actually, no.
Listening.
Let's do your Supply Chain 0, because this one's bigger.
Receiving.
Let's do your Supply Chain number 1. So you'll get all the resources from these 3. And we'll send a woodchuck from you, or a fleet of 2 woodchucks to reinforce the front lines. Repent, the end is nigh, indeed. You... Oh, you have a fleet here.
Receiving.
Okay, this fleet can move forward. To the front line, please. It actually would be useful up there, because it's got some patrolmen in it. And a cavalier. Cavaliers are very good ships. That fleet has been stationed here since the White Flare fight. I just realized. They've been stationed here guarding from the White Flares this whole time. Anyway.
Receiving.
You, teleport here. I want you to load up 2 woodchucks, please. 2. Nope, not the campaign. Do not load campaign. Load woodchucks. Thank you. Pull everybody.
Receiving.
Drop the 4 out of this group. You 2 are both cargo ships. Thank you very much. Keep full of materials. Don't keep full of materials. You're a cargo ship. Build at 5% because you gotta do some moving. And then this is Supply Chain 1, I believe, right? I made this one Supply Chain 1.
Receiving.
Yeah, Supply Index 1. So you guys need to be Supply Index. So you guys need to be a fleet, first of all.
Receiving.
Go, and you need to be Index... you need to keep full of energy. Or keep a bunch of energy for yourselves. I don't... No, you guys are in jets. You don't actually have energy. And then... Together you have a combined storage of 400,000? That doesn't seem right. Anyway, maybe it is. You will be Supply Chain 1, I think? Would fill you up with cargo from here? Yep, Supply Chain 1, okay. And then you guys are going to make a run to the front line, which this is where the factory ship is going to sit, is right here. So you guys are going to go here.
Moving out.
Actually, no, you're going to go here.
Moving out.
And then you're going to return back to here.
Moving out.
And you're going to do it again.
Moving out.
There we go. Okay. So they'll now patrol that way. The factory ship will be here. And where is it? The factory ship will be like Supply Chain 5, so that just nothing can ever override it. Do I want fries with that? Yes. Guns win battles, logistics win wars. Very true. Very, very true. That's a great saying. Who is that saying from? I know that saying, but I don't know who it's from off the top of my head. No materials. Why are there no materials here? Both fully repaired.
Receiving. Listening. Receiving. Listening. Listening. Receiving.
You have materials, and you're not set to keep any. Why are you not getting materials over to these ballistas?
Listening.
Oh, because ballistas aren't set to keep anything. Because they got destroyed.
Listening.
I don't know. Actually, let's Google it. Fair enough.
Listening.
Do a Google and get back to me.
Receiving.
Let's merge these ballistas together.
Receiving.
And let's send them to the front line. There's the woodchucks. Where the woodchuck's going to pick up from this guy on the way through, actually. Do I not even need to bother with that? They have 77,000 materials. That goes up. Well, his goes down. 59,000. Yes! We don't have to bother trying to set that up. They'll just take resources from him as they go by. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Listening.
Okay.
Receiving.
These ballistas. Let's get them up to the front line, shall we? We actually are going to need these at some point.
Moving out.
Believe it or not, they do a decent job at hunting down certain aircraft. The Cerberus probably would be really good to hunt down with the ballistas. The ships I literally just was controlling. That my brain has already forgotten the name of.
Receiving.
The ones that I really like, because they're fun. Oh, I think them... Hold on. What's our relationship with them right now? Between all surviving nations, the relationship at least 75 between them and you. Relationship with Twin Guards not high enough, relationship with Grey Talons not high enough. Onyx Watch, player is at war. Onyx Watch is at war. Strides is at war. Grey Talons is at war. Grey Starlight is at war. So if we actually... I also love this, actually. Davy Jones Outpost is captured. That's awesome. It actually shows up that. 4 Raven's Nests. Good God. Wait, 5 Raven's Nests. Fuck you. Okay. So if we ally with everyone, we actually win as well. There's a peace ending to this game? Crazy, didn't know that. The internet gods say it was U.S. Army General John J. Pershing in World War I. Actual quote was, infantry win battles, logistics win wars. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. I keep being distracted. How's this guy doing? Is he done? You done, Mr. Woodchuck? Yep, you're done. Okay, just you then. I need you to come fly out here and build a new one, because this one needs one too.
Moving out.
Okay, this one needs a pickup. And this one needs probably a fleet of like 2 woodchucks delivering resources to the front lines from here. Because the Golden Trench, well, it's not actually that fast, is it? Like, it is fast, it's just not that fast. It's not insanely fast. It's not faster than a single woodchuck can carry, let me put it that way. But I will build a second woodchuck here because there's resources here. To cover this one. Now, currently the woodchucks are just going to fly in circles because there's no one to actually give resources to over there. But there will be soon.
Listening. Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Listening. Listening.
You... Keep 3. You're a cargo ship. You're a cargo ship. I love that Objects makes them a user because they're an airship. It assumes cargoes are going to be, ships, not aircraft. You are a 5%. You are filled at 5%. And you're both going to be supply index. Well, you could be supply index 0 because you're just going straight to the base. You're not moving a lot of shit, stuff from one area to another, so that's fine. You go ahead and head over here. You're done, right? Yeah, you're done. Head over here. Head over here.
Moving out.
And then you're going to head to here as well.
Moving out.
And you're going to head back to here.
Moving out.
Other woodchuck. You're going to move from where you currently are. Here.
Moving out.
This is like proper victory music that's currently playing.
Moving
Back to here. And then back to here one more time, so I can do this.
Moving out.
Alright. And then we're going to need one more woodchuck over here. Actually, the woodchuck that's building them can finally rest and do this run back and forth. It's done. I have somehow smudged my glasses to an extreme degree. One moment. Oh, that was actually bugging me. Smudges on my glasses don't normally bug me, because I've been wearing glasses for 30-ish years. But that actually was enough to bug me. We got a lot of dead ships here that need repairs when this thing finally gets here, this factory ship.
Listening.
Woodchucks are moving.
Listening.
These bolts. This is the Is this the start of the air fleet we were building? Or is the air fleet down here that we were building?
Listening.
Air fleet's down here, because look, there's 10 ships in this fleet. Yeah, that's the fleet for the new Air Force General Recon. Let's actually get these guys moving, shall we? Do they have enough resources to actually move now? Looks like the answer is yes. Yes, they do. Fleet name. Recon Air Force. That's not a good name. I need a good name for an Air Force. It was Recon's fleet. It was Recon's Lost Fleet, is what it was. Or Lost Recon Fleet is what it was, I think, before. First Air Division. General Recon. Recon's Sky Scallywags. Oh, I like that, actually. Recon's I can't add apostrophes. Recon's Sky Scallywags. Alright. We've got a lot of darts and a lot of arrows in your fleet. It's a very mixed fleet. But we're going to add to it. It's not done yet. I'm probably going to add like 3 or 4 more darts to this fleet. Because I know you like Big Boom. And also, wasn't the dart your idea, Recon? It was someone in chat suggested, why don't you just pull the antenna out and put a missile there? When we were building the scout. I like mixed nuts.
Moving out.
Fair enough.
Moving out. Listening.
I don't remember whose idea it was, but it was someone in chat was like,
Moving out.
what if you just had like, instead of an antenna, you just put a missile there? Well, I think the original idea was put a nuke there, but that's not really working from the depths. Could you make like a 4-block nuke? No, it wouldn't really fly properly if you could. And it would blow up the moment something looks at it. The idea of an orbital cannon was most of chat. Yeah, you guys were like, build a big gun in space. I remember that much. Where'd the rest of your fleet go, Bardiche? Oh, they're all like spread over here for some reason. If we capture everything else, they're gonna have to go they're gonna have to actually go fight something in this fight. In this war that they've supposed to have been helping us in this entire time, if we capture everything else, they'll have to actually go fight.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
They're like avoiding that one specific spot because they can move up to capture this spot, but nope, they're going all the way over here to capture this. Now, I want you guys to go fight this thing. Moving to stockpile to refuel. Don't move to stockpile to refuel. Kill this thing. I want you guys to fight the Dread Throne, and I will join you. We will have a 3-way fight. Well, not really. It's still 2-way. It's 2v1, but with 3 factions in the fight. I will do that because you could do that in this game. That's really cool. We never do that because when we had the chance.
Listening. Moving out.
That's another Cerberus. They're not moving. Okay. Oh yeah, of course there's a 4th Raven's Nest right there. Idiot. Forgot about that guy completely. Getting to the action throughways are always fun.
Listening.
Disappointing you. Why do I let you do these things, Recon?
Listening. Moving out.
Let's move this fleet up to here.
Moving out. Receiving.
Oh, look, the Spearman actually got some resources from that scout. That's nice. It shared its resources with the Spearman. Oh my god, wait. Did the Citadels have underwater defenses? Because we know they existed underwater. Is the Spearman the answer to the Citadels of Raven's Nest? Hold on. Let's send a Spearman in to see if it does anything. Because if it does, that'll be hilarious. How great would it be if a single Spearman was able to destroy the freaking Raven's Nest? Okay, I'm killing BattleNet real quick. That is the last time I'm letting that bug me in middle of stream. It's so unprofessional. Also, I'm even set to Do Not Disturb on BattleNet, but it doesn't care. Nope.
Receiving. Listening. Moving out.
Stop trying to capture things and go kill this thing. Capturing that, capturing that, capturing this. Capturing that soon. Woodchucks are still moving around. They're basically just wasting resources right now, which is, I find, quite funny, actually. You need repairs, too. Not a ton, but you do need repairs. You're an airfish, so you could just kind of sit... Actually, you're an airfish, so back up at this point. You're not worthwhile up here anymore.
Listening. Receiving.
Oh, the fleet from down below is coming up, finally. What is this thing that's damaged? A ballista?
Listening. Moving out.
Get repaired. 1%. Okay. Let's see. Torpedoes are... The nukes are on their way. We split these forces. Is the game going to crash? That's my question. No, the game did not crash. All of you proceed at best speed in this direction, please.
Moving out.
That way the nukes get there faster. Because the ICBMs move faster than the torpedoes do, because they fly through the air instead of through the water. Spoiler alert. I'd love to end this stream by taking out one of the Raven's nests. That would be so good. Because remember, the Alchemist layer doesn't do anything. The actual Raven's nest itself is the only part that does anything. It's 953,000. Good God. Is the other one still damaged, or did it fully repair itself? It's fully repaired at this point. Okay. I figured it'd be fully repaired, but I had to check. I love that they really have no fleets. Just the gigantic citadel citadels defending itself. I feel like the Scarlet Dawn really want to come in here. Scarlet Dawn to capture more of the Steel Striders territory. They're still capturing more of it over there right now. That's spooky. Not a fan of that. Have they split up enough? Yeah, because I was going to form 2 fleets. One torpedo fleet and one ICBM fleet. There we go. ICBM fleet is on its way. There are 34 of them.
Moving out. Moving out.
Go this way. Go.
Moving out.
There we go. It's so laggy giving those commands. Merge these fleets in the torpedo fleet. There are 14 of them.
Moving out.
If the Spearman is able to get any level of progress against this, I'll be genuinely shocked, but also freaking amazed. Because remember, the Spearman is a fully underwater submarine. I'm very curious how this is going to go. Oh, it's not even in the battle. Hang on. They spawned in the other thing first. The thing with no guns spawns in first. That's so annoying. There we go. Can it target us? Does it have torpedoes? If it does, its guns aren't targeting us. Its guns are targeting us, but they're missing horribly. This is a section under the water. I know it has a section under the water, but does that section have guns on it is the question. Because the guns are missing horribly, and they're flaked. Flak guns ain't gonna do shit against rams. Those are bullets that are just dropping out of the air. Hey, buddy, I need you to actually go ram the target, not fly around in circles, please. You'd think I'd have been able to figure out why this guy does this by now, but nope. Look, let's look at it right now. We got time. Let's go down deeper where it's safer. Maybe. We haven't taken a single hit yet. No. Surely it can see us. Like, it can see us, but it doesn't have the guns capable of killing us. Deeper, safer. No. Bad. Recon. Unacceptable. But I'm happy enough with the hover cram tank from yesterday. What kind of craft should I build next to fight alongside it? Build a... fuck off giant fortress with 1,000,000 materials. Actually, that's genuinely bugging me. You... Alright. Ooh, that was actually some damage, finally. Taking some strikes from the front. Finished building your port and started a long time ago. Yeah, pretty much. Are we rolling over right now? It feels like the worst possible idea. Which fucking way is up right now? Oh, sweet Jesus. No, it killed us? Really? We got this close and we died. Okay, where the fuck is the water? Like, surface. There we go. No, we didn't die. We ran out of materials. We ran out of materials. This was working. This was genuinely about to work. The ICBTs might actually be the way to take this guy out. Because this was genuinely going to work. That's genuinely shocking to me. That actually might work. He can limp home.
Moving now. Listening.
The fact that the torpedo it has no submarine defenses. So are the Gray Talons here to teach you how to build submarines? Interesting. That's an interesting idea. It might be. It might actually be that they're here to teach you how to build submarines, because these things are ridiculous. Which is a weird concept, that the fleet that is made entirely of airships is here to help you build submarines. Started too far away? Nah, we just ran out of materials. It didn't have a full load of materials when we started the fight. It only had 1,000 out of 6,000. It could probably make the run, honestly. Because it got really freaking close.
Receiving.
These woodchucks are just flying around 200,000 materials each right now. There's the factory, slowly making its way over here. A whopping 3 meters per second. I'm pretty sure you move faster than that.
Listening.
6, 7, 8, 9. Like, if you move in a straight line, I'm pretty sure you do move faster than 3. No wonder you were moving so inappropriately slowly. You're not moving at your correct speed. 15, 16, 17, still gaining. 18. Remember, it has to actually reach the speed, and we need to save it. I think 18 might be its cap. Yeah, I think 18 is its speed cap. Alright. Save vehicle. Up. Lock ship. Has changed since last save. Has it? That didn't do anything, though. Alright. Save it. And there we go. Now it'll move much faster on the world map.
Listening.
Instead of 3, it's now moving 18. Much better. I mean, 18's better than 3, that's for damn sure. Also, cog ship, you need to be number 5. You are the highest priority. Which means this woodchuck is going to give you all your all of its materials as it flies over you.
Listening.
Boop. There it goes. Ton of resources for it. Excellent. Okay. Which is also perfect, because that's the one going to and from the Golden Trench, which already has 49,000 materials. So it gets about, I'm going to say about 52k in the time it takes for a woodchuck to make a run back and forth. That's awesome. Two. 53. This is very tense music watching a number go up. 53. 54. Can it hit 55? Hesitant to say yes. Yeah, it made it. 55. It won't make 56 for sure. Nope. 55,600 is what it looks like to me. So that's an incredible amount from the Golden Trench per run. That's pretty good. What are you? Oh, you're the woodchuck. Oh, you've made it. Okay, excellent. Come on down. And prepare to build the next storage fort, please. Vehicle. Stolen ships. Mid-game storage fort. I really should just make an actual mid-game fort. Rather than just having this one I stole.
Listening.
And the scout can go up to here. So I'm curious. Oh, we already have a scout here. So I'm curious how far into this we can see. Archangel Observation Lounge. Or Lab. Why did I say lounge? Dominus. How much is a Dominus callus out of curiosity? A calloused? Wait, how much is it calloused? Archangel. That is 1,000,000 materials. 318,000 for the Dominus. Dark Star is 281,000. That's their Harvester's Dark Star. A Star Cry. I'm very concerned about the Scarlet Dawn. They're a very spooky faction of spooky people. That's only 96,000. We need a location to defend. Is Steel Striders attacking them? Oh shit. Hello. Yeah, the Steel Striders are rolling in force now. They've got a squadron. 96,000 materials. It won. It won that fight. Oh shit. Jump's old pick-up race guys increasing to assign it to quickly to his closest unit. Excalibur, 3,000. Laco. I've killed a Laco before. They're not that strong. Airgreen Squad, no idea. Another Laco. I've fought the Laco in adventure mode. Or it's not that bad. But this is a lot of ships. I think the Scarlet Dawn, or the Scarlet Steel Striders are winning. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. The Twin Guard just hanging out. That's fun. What's everybody's alliance with the... While I wait for a moment. What's everyone's alliance with the Onyx Watch besides me? The Grey Talons hate them. No shit. The Twin Guard do not like them. The Steel Striders are meh on them. The Scarlet Dawn really do not like them. Honestly, we might be able to ally everyone against the Scarlet Dawn. That might be a thing we can do, which would be very interesting. If we can get if we get a win by having us 5 fight the Scarlet Dawn, or us 4 fight the Scarlet Dawn. I said 5, but you're not going to be that, are you, Mr. Grey Talons? I'm going to annihilate you with prejudice. Extreme prejudice. You guys just aren't. You insist on not actually fighting. Yeah, look, their ships are leaving. Motherfuckers. The only thing left for them to capture is the thing with an enemy ship on it, and they refuse to capture it. You bastards. I could go all the way up to their capital. Just capture literally every single space. Cerberus isn't even trying to move, which is hilarious to me. I'm really annoyed by that. That they're not really helping. Like, they're pretending they're helping, but they're really not actually helping. We send the Spearmen in again. It's got 6,000 materials this time. It might actually make it. What is this? A fleet? Send in the fleet with the Spearmen to keep it full of materials before it gets to the fight. And then we'll have the Spearmen go right up underneath it. Here's the thing. It technically wouldn't count as a victory because I'm not going to board this thing and kill it. Because I've already proven I can get on board the Raven's nests. That's not a victory. Killing the Raven, at least one of them, is a victory. I'll capture them after I kill at least one of them. Where are the nukes? Oh, hello. The nukes are right here. The nukes have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. 34 of the bloody things have arrived. 2 ballistas have arrived. Where is Recon's Air Force? Another set of squires moving here. Admiral Zax can move in the Northern Fleet. Where is Recon's Air Force? They still down here. Oh, Strike Fleet for Admiral Moores is here. Are you guys? Did you get repaired yet? Oh, you did get repaired. Excellent. Move back up to the fight, Admiral Moores. I need you up here in the fight, please. No, not that far. Not that far. Jeez. I know you're eager, but not that eager. Please, come on. Calm down. Recon's fleet should be, or Air Force should be around here somewhere. There they are. Oh, they're really far away. Why are you moving at 3 meters per second? Hold on.
Listening. Moving out. 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 Listening. Listening.
3, 91, 91, 160. So it's this Scorpion Bolt that's moving at 3. Both Scorpion Bolts that are moving at 3.
Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Listening.
You fucking morons.
Moving out. Listening. Listening. Listening.
There you go. Get up in the air. I'll move to the other one. Great. My camera's all the way over here still. Where was that? Still over here. No wonder they haven't arrived at the front yet, because their freaking scorpion bolts are being stupid.
Listening. Listening.
Now, can your fleet actually move at a proper speed now? Thank you. They're moving at 72. 72 is good enough. Spearman is attacking the Dread Throne. Oh. No, I would not like to do that yet. I would like to move this fleet up. I am curious.
Receiving.
Okay, we're as close as we can start. As close as we can be to start. And we have 6,000 out of 6,000 materials. Let's do this. I want to see if the Spearman can do damage to this thing. That's what I want to see. Because if it can, then it has earned a place in the attack fleet. Which is amazing that the submarine we built ages ago might actually get a chance to fight this thing. Oh, I just got shot off. Almost got shot off. Keep going. Keep going straight into the thing. The only guns they can shoot us are tiny and insignificant. In the face of the dark side? I don't know. In the face of... Okay. That was a deadly shot. That took out all of our engine components. Unfortunate. Not enough. Okay, so the Spearman cannot win that fight by itself. Where's my chair? It got deleted. That's where it is, the bottom of the ocean.
Receiving. Moving now.
Alright, the Spearman cannot win that fight alone. Which, to be fair, it does make sense.
Moving now.
We want to wait for the torpedoes, though. The torpedoes are how far back? Oh, God, they're so far back. This is as fast as they actually move. Yeah, 27 is about the top speed of these guys. But don't move much faster than 27. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, that's as fast as they can actually move.
Listening.
We can't make them move faster than that. We could have built them closer, that would have helped. We didn't have resources anywhere else at the time. At least not that I was aware of.
Listening.
Our logistics was incapable of spawning them sooner. Actually, we can just do this real quick. We don't have any... We'll keep an eye on their ships while we do this. The factory ship? No, that's a woodchuck. That's the factory ship over there. There's a Glaukos moving around the outside of the area. Very interesting. It's kind of just hanging out over there. Game's not exactly running stably at 10x speed.
Listening.
God, these things are slow. This is 4x speed for these bastards. The missiles have been here for a while. They are actively running out of energy. Let's get the ballistas over here to help refuel them.
Receiving.
Admiral Zax, you can bring your fleet over here as well to help refuel them.
Listening.
But you guys like right in the middle.
Receiving. Moving now.
Come on, torpedoes. You guys might actually be useful for once in your entire lives. I built these things ages ago, and they have never once been useful. They might actually be useful here.
Moving out.
We're gonna find out. Because we're gonna send in the torpedoes and the ballistas at the same time. And then we're gonna send in the waves of ships behind them. All of these fleets are all gonna come in from behind. Is that Recon's fleet?
Listening.
Or Recon's Air Force? Yes, it is.
Moving out.
All of these ships are all going to help kill this guy.
Receiving.
Because that's what it takes to bring one of these down, and that's what it takes. So be it.
Listening.
We'll start with the torpedoes, though. We'll let them get as close as possible.
Moving out.
Since they're the slowest members of this fleet. Yeah, they aren't actually really moving any faster at 10x speed versus 4x speed.
Listening.
My fleet is going in from behind. I'm so proud. Recon, I wonder... I know you are not, but it makes me wonder how you are not child. Alright, everybody move in. Kill, kill, kill. Go, go, go. What are you? Oh, Strike Fleet. Admiral Moore is a Strike Fleet.
Moving now. Moving now.
I don't think Admiral Moore's Strike Fleet is going to get here in time. Might. 89 seconds.
Receiving. Moving now.
This is a crap load of stuff. All coming in just to fight this thing. How are these ballistas on top of it? That's my question. You think they realize they might be fucked yet? Come on, Admiral Moores. You're almost here. Well, it's not. He's not gonna make it. All right, we have some serious rearranging to do. We're gonna spawn in the torpedoes as close as possible. Ooh, no, we want them like underwater. Let's just move this force support battle setup. Hold shift to place additional waypoint. These are torpedoes, not air vessels. That's odd. Why are they marked
Water
as...
mode at your service.
God, that is so much louder than everything else in this game.
Receiving. Receiving. Receiving.
I want them spaced out so they don't kill each other. Because there's a high chance they could kill each other if they hit each other. If one of them gets hit, there's a good chance they'll blow up the other ones. Why am I writing a nuke? Alright, whatever. I'm writing a nuke, apparently. How do I learn to stop fearing and love the bomb?
Receiving.
Okay, all of those are in. Let's add in the ICBMs next. Sweet Jesus, this is gonna get ridiculous. Oh my god. No, torpedoes first. Okay. ICBMs next. Actually, these are air vehicles, so they can spawn on top of the torpedoes. We can actually lay them over each other. This is a mess. This is a gigantic mess, and I love it. We have him completely surrounded with nukes. If this is what it takes to win, then so be it. Torpedo altitude like 2K and have them just drop in from orbit. Unfortunately, you can't do that. You can only set them at a recorded height that they've ever been at. I guess they probably jumped to like 20 or 33 meters before, which is how I was able to see them at 33 meters. I don't actually know where these guys are anymore. I can't tell really anymore at this point. They're placing them like middle of the road height, but they're not all on top of each other. Like 2 left. Place one in the corner. Live to win until I die, pretty much. All right. What do I want to add to this fight? I want to add everyone, but let's nuke it first. Let's see how well the nukes do on their own. The ballistas are like right here. Let's bring the ballistas in. This is actually coming from behind it. Oh my god. Because the ballistas have outflanked them. This is going to break the game. We still don't have as much volume as them, but we're sending in a wave of ships. So, remember, they will do damage. As long as the ballistas are alive, we'll do damage. I wish there was a reverse this. If I do shift, does that reverse it? No. I really wish there was a way to reverse that. But we can do this instead. I want the ballistas coming in last. Not first. Because the ballistas are here to... Because if all the torpedoes explode, or all the nukes explode, and there's no one left in this fight that is friendly, the game will end the fight. Right? Alright, let's send him in. I'm gonna ride one of the ballistas, because I don't want to ride a nuke. That seems like a terrible idea. That seems like a great way to make it so we can't see anything. Oh, this game is lagging. Oh, the game is not liking me right now. Look at the skies! By the way, everybody target this thing. Jesus Christ, that was loud. How have we not done any damage yet? Oh, that thing's falling out of the sky. We've already nuked that thing. There it goes. It nuked it again. That thing is falling out of the sky. I think the nukes have done serious damage to that guy. There's one nuke right above him. He missed. He might be damaged. Oh, he looks like he's banking around because he missed. He's trying. Ooh, he's coming in. Oh, he missed. Come on, guys. Where are the torpedoes? The first one's almost here. That was a torpedo, I'm pretty sure. Oh, a bunch of the torpedoes are getting killed, actually. He's fired off his missiles. We done any damage to him yet? That thing is dead. That thing is deader than a doornail. But this guy, we haven't hit him once. I brought in all these nukes and they're not gonna fucking hit him. Come on, guys. My nukes are really bad compared to, like, the AI's nukes. Like, they work. No, come on. Are you serious? How? How did you manage that? That is a time bomb now. That is just a time bomb waiting for something to collide with it. The nukes have arrived in force. Come on. Had another one just collided in and didn't detonate? Why aren't you guys detonating? I don't understand why they're not detonating. They're just sticking into it. That's like 3 of them now. They're just here. Yeah, there's 3 of them just stuck to it now. 4 of them. There's another one here on the top. What's happening? Why aren't they exploding? They have 2 different ways of detonating. 4, actually. Physically crashing into the enemy, which is what they've all done, which should have detonated them. Being in proximity to an enemy, which should be detonating them. And being shot to death, which would detonate them, which several of them have definitely exploded out there in the water. Also, the other thing is actually full-on dead. It's gone. The other thing is straight up gone. It's under the water completely. How about the torpedoes? Any of the torpedoes have arrived yet? You're the closest torpedo, I think. Oh, actually, yeah, look. We actually have taken out some damage down here for nuke, but it's not doing a ton. So we have at least had 1 nuke detonate on this thing yet, and it was a torpedo that was the first one. You knew play better. I figured that was a joke, Blue. But thank you for specifying. I'm very upset that they're just sitting here. Like, detonate, you pieces of crap. I can detonate them manually. That didn't work. Why didn't you detonate? Q is supposed to detonate you manually. Why didn't you explode? Should be like right here. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Why you no work? Why you no work to explode? There it goes, it worked. I forgot the game was paused. Oh, that'll do some damage if we detonate this one right here. Let's just detonate all of them, and then we'll unpause. That worked. That should work. We're gonna push it a few times to make sure. Where's another one? There's one. Stuck in the side. Alright, that should be working. This is another one right here. That's gonna take out a turret for sure. There's no way this turret survives this. Okay, that one's detonated. Where's another one? Wasn't there one, like, down below? That is in a critical position right there. Say hold Q. It doesn't say hold Q. It says Q. It just says... It's an error later. It just says press Q. Hold Q brings up the tactical map. Where's another one? There's one. Okay. I think that's all of them. That has to have done some serious damage. 2 million explosive damage. It's down to 90%. The whole fight with our battleship, our entire battle fleet before, was only able to do about 11% damage. With 4 or 5 nukes, we've done that much damage, roughly. Unfortunately, a lot of its guns are still online. But we've done some damage. We've proven it can be killed, and we still have a lot of nukes left to go. Although not all the nukes are still operational. I think a couple of them have taken hits. Although it looks like, no, most of them are still online. They're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Where are you going? You were so close. You were right there, and you missed. What a shame. That looks like blocks just flew off. Something else just hit it. Again. Another nuke just detonated on it. Maybe it did? I'm not sure. Hi. Are you gonna detonate? Well, I can fix that. Come here. God, that's beautiful. It's the eruption of nuclear hellfire from the middle of it. Fun fact, they actually do make mushroom clouds. It's just not visible because this vehicle is so freaking big. Look at all those components that just fell out. That was an engine. We took out an engine. It can be killed. It can be beaten. Darkest Dungeon. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Oh, there's another nuke stuck in the top. Just the random nukes just getting stuck in it is just hilarious to me. Oh yeah. Get fucked, that turret. Oh, this is the other turret. Look. This is where that other nuke was right here. It clearly detonated the hell out of those guys. The torpedoes are detonating just fine. Look. The torpedoes that have hit it have actually detonated it quite well. They're just not hitting it very fast because they're very slow. They're torpedoes, for God's sakes. Hello, random ballista that's still in the air. I love how well the game is actually running right now. Probably because there's still a lot of ICBMs out there that aren't visibly doing anything at the moment, and I'm very upset about this. Like, look at all these ICBMs just flying around, not doing anything. Like, they're not going anywhere near the enemy. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, clearly the AI does work occasionally. Like, we've had a couple nukes actually land on the enemy vehicle. Just not enough to actually be anything useful. Or to really kill it. What's that right now? 87%. So each nuke's doing about 3% damage. At this point. Only we get more nukes on target. You were so close. Please don't crash into the water. You're so close. You both are so close. Please just come a little bit closer. Where are you going? They're doing so... Sometimes they do so good, and other times they do so bad. Are there any torpedoes left? There's 1, 2, 3... There's only 3 torpedoes left in the water. Which means either they're dying, or they're detonating. Which is possible. Well, this is actually just hit with some of the fragments. That was actually kind of impressive. Not enough to do damage, but... They did hit, technically. Where are you going? You're so close, right? Yes. Yes. Just go a little bit deeper down. Yes. You've got this. Just keep going. I'll take it. You're inside one of their gun turrets, basically. Watch from right here. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous screenshot right there. The nuke's just flying overhead. Like, they're literally just buzzing it like flies, but they're not actually doing... I was gonna say doing anything. Where is he gonna detonate? He's gonna detonate right in the same spot as the last one. Alright. Come here. Let me detonate you. I'm just glad you made it to the enemy vehicle. Congratulations. You did better than most of your brothers today. Where is your nuke? Like, it's in the same spot as everybody else. I just can't seem to find it. Oh, absolutely annihilated. It only did about half of its normal damage, and it didn't do a ton of, like, actual useful damage there. But you gotta admit, It looks really pretty when nukes explode. Oh, you got so close, buddy. And then you got harangued by missiles because you didn't land it properly. There's still a lot of nukes in the air that are all at 100% health still. They're all within like 300 meters, too. They're like right here. Yeah, they're all like right here. There's a ballista doing another bombing run. Are both the ballistas still operational? Yeah, both ballistas are still operational. Wait. That ballista's taking damage. I only see one buzzing it. So it's possible that one of the ballistas is down. And I don't know where it is. No, they're right there, actually. I see one right there and one right there. Oh, it's very far away, though. Come on, you got this. Come on. Ah, no, come on. Oh, hello. And this one's behind a turret. This one will be very useful. Are there any other nukes besides that one that made it? Or is it just that one? Oh, there's another one down here. There's three. 3 nukes that have made it. Excellent. Let's detonate them all. It's beautiful. Half the turrets are down. Yep. It seems mass nukes are the way to go against this thing, because that's actually working. That was that guy we just detonated, I'm pretty sure. Let's just make sure. Okay. We'll detonate the other one that's over here somewhere. Is. Just make sure they're all detonated. Electrical nuke, and then the one up top, which is actually behind a turret. That's excellent placement. I know you don't actually place yourselves on purpose, but that was excellent placement. We see all 3 of them from one spot. Right here. Right here we can see all 3 of them. Watch that turret. Oh, that one didn't detonate. We'll detonate in a second. Yep, there goes another turret. Just melting through itself there. Must have just missed this guy. No. Ooh, this'll do some damage to whatever this is. What's in here? Ooh, laser nodes. Ooh. And some AI stuff. Goodbye, laser nodes and some AI stuff. Or those were laser connectors, not laser nodes. But honestly, the more the merrier. The more dead they are, the merrier. That really fucking cored out this section. Good lord. What are they up to at this point? 78% destroyed. Or 78% remaining, I should say. That'd be 22% destroyed. It's still put up quite a fight. Gotta give it to this thing. It is quite the fighter. Although it was worth 958,000. We've only killed 100,000 value out of this thing. 140k, actually. Well, the skies are very unfriendly today. They're full of bullets, lasers, and nukes today. Here's the thing. We have an entire battle fleet ready to come in after this fight. Oh, we've got another hit. Ooh. Is this the first hit against the... Sorry, I accidentally took a screenshot. Is this the first hit against the center tower? I think it is. What's in the center tower? Materials and armor is what's in the center tower. Okay. Which means that's probably not going to do a whole lot of damage. But it's beautiful. Wait, do they not mushroom cloud anymore? I swear they used to create mushroom cloud. Oh my god, we blew straight through the center tower. It's all materials. Holy cow. That is the brightest flare in existence. The ballistas are apparently the right tool for the job, by the way, because they're not really getting shot down either, even though these guns and missiles have been operational this whole time. Like, look at the amount of missiles that are still pouring out of this thing. The ballistas just aren't getting hit by missiles, apparently. Ooh. We have another nuke potentially coming in? No. Are there any torpedoes left in the water? There's one torpedo left in the water. I wonder where it is. It's right here. What are you doing, buddy? You're squiggling your way over there, it looks like. Very slowly. You're very slowly making your way to the target. He is trying. He hasn't been damaged yet. He is trying. Maybe he's trying. Why aren't you doing this? Oh, well, you're dead now. I need to figure out how ramming works properly. Some of the torpedoes did hit, because we've got damage down here. Like, that destroyed a lot of thrusters down here. So we know at least a couple of torpedoes did hit. Hold on, you're close enough you might do damage, even if I detonate you now. And I might as well detonate you because you're already dead, basically. Are we gonna get any damage there? We're at 5.4 thousand explosive damage. Yes, we did get some damage there from the nuke. So even when they have near misses, they still can do some damage for us, which is nice. Although we are rapidly starting to run out of nukes, I can only scroll a little bit now. The ballistas are really the good tool for the job, though. Good to know. Nukes and ballistas are going to be the tool for the job for the next fight, too. Painfully close. Painfully close. If it gets out of what? No, you turned at the last second. You almost had it. Why did you turn? You were so close. We were this close to greatness, to victory. The nuke is the only thing that didn't detonate. Nope, blow that up. Oh, I can't because it's not on my ship anymore. That's sad. We were this close to greatness. I feel like if my nukes worked better, we would have won this by now. But my nukes are kind of flawed. They don't really work that well. Where are you going? Let's see if we can fix this while we're in transit. It says that to charge, right? We're using APN guidance, which is exactly what I want them doing. Disengagement range increases by 25 meters. The range increases by 50 meters is when you disengage. Otherwise, just disengage. Below 0 meters, you'll consider disengaging. That's fine. Engage above 10 meters. In air. Max altitude 400, which this gets disabled below 150 meters. Avoidance on adjustments. Yes, but... I did. I really did. Okay. Disable adjuster below 300 meters. So adjuster turns this off. So if you have disable adjuster on, it turns this off. Let's do... Airplane 2. Oh, the thing I had just detonated. The thing I had just detonated. Meaning that nuke actually went in and detonated on its own. Because look, we did 200,000 explosive damage. Disable adjuster below 300. Also, adjustments, avoidance for enemies, turn off. Avoidance for enemies, turn off. Disable adjuster below 500 meters. Avoidance for enemies. Avoidance for enemies. I'm just gonna do that because that feels like the best target, or best thing real quick. Avoidance for enemies, like the best way to encourage them. I don't know... Another nuke just detonated while we were doing this. This is working now. It was the collision thing. Oh my god, I'm so upset that I forgot to turn that off. Oh, look, here comes this motherfucker. No, I don't want to see the missile. I want this guy. Where's the nearest nuke? Yeah, it's this guy. He's snaking his way. No, I don't want the missile. I want the nuke. Oh, the nuke just detonated in midair. Oh, nope, there he goes. No, I don't want the freaking enemy projectiles. He really wants me to show me enemy projectiles. Oh, this one downed right next to it. You still have your nuke, buddy? Go ahead and detonate. He did some damage. Did like 30,000 damage. Actually, you know what? He exploded a lot of shit. Why are you doing donuts? That is so many missiles chasing after the ballistas. He might still hit. He's still got movement. He's still got the ability to move, which means he might hit. That nuke just got shot out of the air. That nuke is in the stratosphere for some fucking reason. Must have taken damage or something. That nuke is also really far away. Like, that's probably this nuke. I don't think this one I can help. I think all the other nukes that we still have have taken damage, and that's why they're flying around like idiots. That is just a swarm of missiles. I think we board one of the ballistas. We're already on ballista, genius. We disembark the ballista. Oh, this isn't the version of the ballista that has a door in the top. Oh, crap. Well, only one way out. I'm gonna board that fucker so that when it dies, we can capture it, because it is so close to death. It's just the ballistas left, and they are not really taking damage, honestly. They've been fighting this whole time, and they've taken 5% damage between the two of them. Occurs to me I should jump off the back, not the front, but whatever. Drive me close. I got shot. I've been shot to death by something. I don't know what. Spawn on the ballista, please. Oh. Oh, I should have timed it so I was right above them. That's a mistake, because I'm not going to get anywhere near them now. But the missiles are coming from that direction, so I presume the enemy's in that... What the fuck was that? Floating in the water over there. Was that a nuke? Okay, hang on. Let me just get back on the ballista real quick.
Listening.
No! I repaired the damage I did. Just got no-scoped. I really did get no-scoped. Which is really impressive. The ballistas are starting to take hits. As is evidenced by the fact that that was a bunch of shit just left in the air there for a moment. One of the ballistas is unable to maneuver correctly. Oh, I have control of its guns. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Just watching his missiles whiz by either side of my face. Now, I'm not going to shoot it. I am going to just exist on it so that if we kill its AI, we can capture the bloody thing. Because it is still fighting back. And again, by my own honor rules, I cannot capture it because it is still fighting back. I cannot capture it myself because I could just come in here and just fucking wipe it out with this gun. I need to get some air. I also have no idea where its AI is, for that matter. Alright. I should not stand on this. This is explosive. Go, I'm on board this thing. Their way out of here. That isn't falling into the water. God damn it. I'll just stand here. It seems safe enough. It's pretty much just got missiles and 2 guns left at this point, I think. Yeah, it's just the 2 guns and the missiles. It doesn't have anything else left, just the 2 guns and missiles. I've said that like 6 times, because I keep repeating myself. Particle cannon shots are going in. Particle cannon shots are doing damage. Like, you can see it's chunking out parts, but it's just not doing enough damage. Oh, it's got some guns down here, actually, still. That are still firing. This is an engine. This is an enormous engine. I mean, it makes sense. This thing is... Wait, this is stone. Hello. This looks like a pretty important room. Of the RTGs that are exposed, it's literally like right here. It's right here at the base. It's right above where I was standing earlier. I was right here. It's right above me at the moment. It's literally at the top of this. Guys, what do you think? Should I capture this thing? I could do that by just firing my gun straight up. It's 70% health still. The ballistas are still fighting, but it's still fighting them, and it is still... Recon says cap it. I need someone besides Recon to also say cap it before I do this. Like, there are 8 of you in chat. I need at least 3 yeses to cap this thing. This thing is pretty impressive. I think cap it. Okay, that's 2. Alright, that's 3. Burn off your guns. There's the stone components. We need to actually get up there. I need to build a staircase inside its corpse. I need to use its corpse to build a staircase. I can't get up there. One more radiator ought to do it. Then I can use that as a staircase to get up to here. Then I can use that to get up to here. almost high enough. I need to kill that metal block right there. No, right here. That metal block. Then I can stand on top of this engine. Oh, Drowsy also says cap it. Alright, pretty much everyone in chat that's actually in chat wants me to cap this thing. I got it! Its mainframe was right there! Oh my god, we capped it. Holy shit.
Receiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The fight is over. Holy cow. Let's take a gander at our new trophy, shall we? Oh, well, hang on. First of all, everybody else that isn't the Raven's Nest, fuck off. So I can actually look at this thing. Oh my god. We have utterly demolished this thing. Wow. We've done so much damage. My guy is repairing it. It had 500,000 materials in storage still. Roughly? No, it had 2,000 storage left. That's crazy. There's so much stuff left in it. It looks hideous in my fleet colors. I love it. The horrible green, red, and black colors with the purple mixed in. Now, keep in mind, the pink just means that it's not connected properly. The purple, like this, is the other color. It's so gorgeous. I love it. I hate that I love it. I love that I hate it. It's so good. We're gonna explore. We're gonna get this thing fully repaired, and we're gonna explore it. I need a repair fleet up here. Woodchucks. Woodchucks make good repairers. They're mobile. Oh, the cog ship finally arrived.
Moving out.
Cog ship, go do your job.
Moving out.
Your job is to be a cog and repair shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on top of the gun. Wait, is there actually a seat on this gun? There is. It's like a little mimicked gun. I don't think this is a real gun. This is just a mimic of a gun. That's cute. How do I get up there? How do I get up from here? I need to not fall. Is what I need to do. It's like a platforming puzzle. Because I've destroyed so much of the So much of this is also mimics, but I can't tell where I'm supposed to be going. There we go. Okay. I'm assuming the steps are safe. Interesting. This is a gun turret. This is a gun turret. Okay. It's a windmill on there still. Let's head up to the top of the tower if we can. It's like a platforming puzzle. That's not real. Oh god, none of this is real. No! Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to leave tonight's stream, as we fall through the Raven's Nest into the ocean. We'll get this thing repaired, and then we'll see what we can do from there. And we'll explore a little bit. We'll get this thing repaired, we'll explore it in person, see what's all on it. It'll be cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to leave it for tonight from the depths. If you are interested in sticking around for the recap, I would recommend you do so. So, otherwise, there's a link to the Discord in the description down below, and I hope you have a good night. Loves you sticking around for the recap. Let's see, what do we got going on? I might have to work this Tuesday, which means no more Terraria Tuesday again, unfortunately. Or there might be a Terraria Tuesday. I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't know the schedule yet, even though I make the schedule. Thing is, the fact is, when we are missing an employee, we have to make it up as we go along, more or less, for Tuesdays. So we'll see. Basically, if one of my other people wants the hours, she'll get the officer hours. Otherwise, I'll have to take it, because I'm the boss, and that's what being the boss is all about. If any of your bosses are ever telling you that you have to cover the overtime, tell them, no, fuck you, that's your job. Their job is to make sure that the overtime gets filled. If you don't cover it, it's their responsibility to do it. Anyway, that's how most places work. Anyway, they just don't want to do it themselves, so they pawn it off on the lowest run, so to speak. So, from there, the Advent calendar is in full swing. If you haven't been watching that, it is the 2nd today. In about 8 hours, episode 3 will be going up. I need to record episode 3, but that'll go up at 6 o'clock. I gotta do that like now, actually, so I can get some sleep. Let's see, what else is there? Bet Palpatine is on the 25th. He probably is, let's be fair. Either way, The advent calendar is leading up to the full Christmas stream, which will be fun. And then we have the return of Xenonauts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Xenonauts 2 Milestone 2 is out. The next Xenonauts 2 episode will come up this Wednesday. I'm so pumped to record it. If there's no Troyer Tuesday, I guarantee there'll be a Xenonauts on Wednesday, because I will record Xenonauts even if I have to stay up until 6 in the morning. Because I want to play Xenonauts. Anyway. Let's see. There won't be an Outer Wilds this week, so I'll probably do a Black Skylands. There's no Into the Radius or Black Skylands ready to go. There is a straw poll on my channel. If you go to my community posts and you go to the most recent one, you will see there's a link to a straw poll. It is for the return of an old series, something that I did on this channel over 7 years ago, or Jusant and or Voidborn, which were from the Steam demos. The idea is to play one of the older games that was on my channel that I never finished, because back in the old days, I barely ever finished games. I think I finished Diablo 2, and that's it. And yeah, that's really about it. I finished Rochard, Intrusion. There were a couple games I did finish. Point is, it's for old games. Options include things like Dark Cloud 2, which would be a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I have my PS2 next to me, ready to go for Dark Cloud 2. Fallout New Vegas is on the list. That one's gonna be a bit iffy because YouTube doesn't really like Fallout games anymore, because, you know, headshots are a thing you can do in that game. What else is there? There's a bunch of other options. Point is, there's a bunch of options. Go to the straw poll that's on my community post, or if you're on my Discord, you can go to the Discord, and it is posted there in general chat as well as discussion and general chat for the channel related server, or for the channel related topics. It's also there. Other than that, I think that's everything. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's it. It's the holidays. Remember to love each other and be supportive of everyone else's holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, awesome. If you celebrate Hanukkah, awesome. Celebrate Kwanzaa, awesome. You celebrate a holiday I don't know, awesome. I don't care what holiday you celebrate. Just be nice to each other. That's all I want. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and night.